Hi, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
So, last session we played, Trauma and Zavad teleported back to the Wolves Den to bring back the hostages or the people that they kidnapped to make sure that they were safe. While they were gone, doing more research, Corzin found out that if the ritual isn't stopped within a certain amount of time, which was like 18 hours, within 18 hours of when he was reading it, so they weren't sure when the ritual would complete. So they had to make a decision to, with Trauma and Zavad not being able to teleport back, they had to make a decision if they wanted to go attempt to slay the dragon on their own, or short man, I should say. As they ventured down, they ran into the dragon, who was sleeping at first, trying to do a sneak attack on the dragon. The dragon was very perceptive and was aware of what was happening, and the fight broke loose. During the fight, he did offer a truce where if they let him complete his ritual, that he would, and they kept feeding the dragon more people that complete the ritual, that even go higher in the ritual, that he would side with them. Group obviously decided not to do that, and the fight continued, which happened at the end that our group prevailed after a very long, hard fight.
It was fun.
With that victory came the spoils of a dragon horde, which each person received 13 platinum, 500 gold, 2,000 silver, and 500 copper. Also, they received gems and other items, which looks like it will turn into about Corzin's best estimated value as a rogue thinks it's probably worth about 2,600 gold. Obviously, things don't always sell for what it's worth.
You did say there was a couple diamonds in there?
Yeah, I'm going to say that there's a couple diamonds in there, so you guys can choose to use some of those diamonds for revivification stuff if you choose to. Keep some.
That sounds like a smart plan.
Also, they found some magic items. I don't know who has them all.
I got the jumping ring.
Yeah,
there's a ring of jump.
There was a jumping ring.
Seeing that I like to jump across really long places. Like,
I can't. I think I got like a potion out of it.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Marshall, you sound really quiet. Does it sound quiet to anyone else?
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Who, me?
I don't know.
No, Marshall.
Yeah.
Just got
Oh.
quiet all of a sudden.
Let's see. Who did I give them to hold on?
Discord can be weird.
It can.
Like, I have to have sometimes people down to 88%, and then the next time I have to have them up at like 200%.
And then they blow out your eardrums the next day.
Yeah.
The trick is to end the session talking as quietly as possible, so they jack you up. So the next session, you're like, "Oh, everybody has to go in."
Exactly.
I know.
Oh, okay. I think Corzin had him. So there was the trinket of wound closure. So while you're wearing this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, when you roll hit die to regain hit points, you double the number of hit points restored. Oh no, that's what you're wearing. Never mind. The gloves of missile snaring. So when range attack hits you, you have a choice to use a reaction to reduce the arrow damage. I know there's a few potions, which, yeah, I can't remember what else was in there.
I know I have the ring of jump that I didn't have before.
Okay.
Which it goes,
So,
while wearing this ring,
and-
you can cast a jump spell. Or
Anyways,
as
they,
a
they
bonus
found
action,
a bunch of treasures. Also, Katara was visited in her dream by the Shield Maidens after she did the Shield Maiden prayer and call, but they could not help her. And through her feat of heroism to try to save the people, even though she was not successful on saving all of them that she went for, she was blessed with her shield turning into the Shield Maiden shield, which allows her to use her reaction to impose disadvantage on attacks if an ally's within 5 feet from her. Also, once per day, she can use a shield wall that creates a protective barrier. And inspiring presence, so while attuned to the shield, everyone within 10 feet of her has advantage on saving throws of being frightened. So, after the dragons failed away, I'm going to say that everybody rested, so Zavad,
Go ahead and do a rest.
yeah, so Zavad could join the next day.
Would we have maybe gone to the guy we told to wait at the front? We did save, remember, we saved a prisoner
Yeah,
we found
so-
that we almost left behind.
Yeah, we'll say when they opened the portal for Zavad to come back, he went through it to join the other captives.
And maybe the guy, he ran across the guy at the doorway. It was like, they're fighting a dragon. Go help. Where's the rest button? Oh, here, up here.
Yeah,
Long rest.
unfortunately, I don't think that one mod works anymore.
So I'm going to change some
Yeah,
of
so everybody
them.
can go ahead and full rest.
So then I can change spells up again.
You can change spells up. So, coming outside, we have a daunting task of trying to get out of this ravine.
Hold on.
How tall is it?
500 feet.
500.
That's a ways.
I can only fly 300 with my wings, but I guess I could fly up 300 feet and drop a rope. Do we have 6 ropes?
So it is a pretty steep cliff. Like, don't just like necessarily look at this is. So it's pretty much a pretty steep climb. So you could go up there and try to do like pitons and stuff. You can, or like hammer in one, but you couldn't just like. There's nothing you could just like tie a rope to that would.
Yeah, I mean that's the entire point of a pit and
Yeah.
why they exist. But I can't go 500 feet, so that doesn't help us. So I guess we have to at least find some path where the cliff is no more than 300 feet above us. And then I can fly up and cheat us the rest of the way up.
So spending some time to examine the cliff. Doesn't look like there's any, like, if there's any ledges there, like, they might be, like, just enough room, not very comfortably, to, like, stand with your back against the wall. Like, there's no, like, you really can't see, like, anything that looks like it was done was probably frozen over, or snowed in. You really can't see like, a flat area.
Now, all the people we saved, the other guy went through when Zavad went through, right?
Right.
And Trauma's taking care of him. That's what we're saying.
For now, yeah.
now,
And
okay.
then if Trauma does make it back, then we'll figure out how he gets back.
Okay.
But we'll bring him back somehow. And
So maybe
I still
we
wanna
have to
play.
walk down the river a little bit. Maybe there's a less steep spot.
but that's what I was saying. As looking through the river, I mean, unless you want to walk like way further down, looking through this area right here, does not seem like there's really any safer spot than any others. It all looks pretty ragged, or
Guess we live
rugged.
in the Dragon Cave now.
Well, there must be a way those cultists were getting in and out from that cave. Maybe that cave actually led up somewhere. I mean, they had to have been going to and from, right, to kidnap people.
Did we not explore the whole cave? I thought.
You did. Yeah, you have no idea how they're doing that.
Okay, maybe they have a teleportation scroll or something. I
And
mean,
you figure they probably weren't, from your best estimate, they probably weren't bringing slaves through the cold cold Rocky Mountains. So that your best guess would probably be something along those lines,
like Dimension Door or something like that. I look at Tanu. I was like, how big can you get, Tanu?
Not that big.
Just climb on Tanu's back and jump on the bridge.
Yeah.
If he got that big, that'd be. I don't think I'd be able to use that part of the rage very often. I'll just say that.
So I mean, it'd be a tough climb, but it looks like you can climb. Especially if you have pittons and stuff like that, whatever they're called, pitons, pittons.
Let me take a look. I'm pretty sure I have a
I have some.
climbing kit.
So you can
I
basically
have 50 feet of rope and pittons.
Yeah.
you can basically have it where like the lead person goes up, they can have a rope, and then the other people, tie themselves off, basically like rock mount or
I did
climbing
pick
techniques.
up my grappling hook when I got down here, so I have a grappling hook and 50 foot of rope. That's it for me.
They have any what?
I was wondering if we have enough rope for 500 feet of cliff.
I only have 50 feet on
Well,
me.
I would
Do you
think
guys have 9 others?
I think what we would have to do is how you like when you rock climb, you'd have to connect just the 50 foot of rope to the people. So if one person falls, you catch them, and you use the pittons and you just keep on climbing up.
Yeah, you don't leave the rope behind.
Yeah. The rope is tied around the people, and then it is only attached to like one piton that keeps getting hammered in.
Okay, so we're gonna mountaineer this. We're gonna climb this thing.
Sounds like that's our only choice.
Well, I have 10 pitons and 50 feet of rope, so we can put that.
Did you put so much
We have
emphasis
like
on that
3 or 4 sets of that.
because you're trying to tell me how to say it?
Pitons. That was what they
Piton,
pittons. I don't know either. There's one of those words that probably depending what region you're from, everybody says it different.
Google says piton.
Pitons.
Piton.
Like pecan instead of pecan.
Yeah.
Baton Anonymous.
So I have some iron spikes, so I don't know, for some random reason. I don't know if those. Oh, look.
I think it was something you put on your
Block.
boots.
No, that's something else I have too. I do have on, which I have crampons, whatever those crampons on my boots.
To help you climb.
Yeah. Did help me when I fell down the ravine last time, but yeah.
So, with the 10 pitons I have, we can put one every 50 feet, so we could like keep moving a rope up like that, if that's what you guys want to do. We could also put more in, so I think we have more than 10, so like every 25 feet maybe.
Yeah, we have at least 30 and 150 of rope. I think we're good.
And I think maybe Tanu being in the front of it, so if one of us fall, he's pretty strong to try to keep the pack from all falling? Or should he be at the last person to possibly catch somebody?
Yeah, probably first or last. One of the.
So I'll
Yeah.
probably go first and then Tanu last.
Yeah, that could work.
So, are you
That way,
guys
between the two of us, nobody should go very far.
now?
If they fall.
Are you guys doing it where like you guys are just kind of helping each other up, but your guys are just climbing the rope?
No, I think we were tying the rope
Because remember, that's
around.
going to drastically shrink how small the rope is. Because if you guys are literally tying it around you.
We have 150 feet.
Oh, I thought you said 50.
No,
feet.
I have 50, and then
okay.
somebody else has a rope. We were just going to.
There's 3 of us with
Ro-
a full
50
set of
50
50 feet of rope and 10 batons.
Okay.
I have a full climbing kit.
Apparently, I don't have a climbing kit, but I do have the 50-foot of rope and a grappling
I
hook.
lied. I only have the silk rope.
Oh wait, the silk rope was stronger, wasn't it?
Okay, so
How long is the silk rope?
50 feet. I think it's lighter. I don't think it's necessarily any stronger.
Okay.
So it says in here, a player character must lead and place a baton every 10 feet and lead with a rope.
And the last
Yes.
person would just take out a baton
Right.
Yeah.
and pass it up.
Basically, when you see those like extreme mountain climbers climbing like mountains and stuff, flat face mountains.
30, with 30, we can put one every 16-ish feet.
No,
So
you
I
have
guess
to
with
put one every 10.
Yeah,
just said
so
that.
I guess we can just reuse them.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah,
have to.
you're
I mean,
right.
that's what you normally do when you rock climb, anyways.
So yeah, I guess all that's left to do is roll it.
Okay. So now, what?
Now, should we climb where we're at the other side of the destructive bridge, or is this only this side? Is the
Well, it's
clear?
all like the same difference.
So I think we should climb
I
where
forget. Were we going north to south or south to north across this
You're
bridge?
going north to
North
south.
to
north to
south.
south.
So we should definitely climb the south side, so we don't have to walk across that bridge
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, because you guys do have the climbing stuff, if you want to take your time, it's not going to be a lot of rolling. It's a benefit of actually being prepared.
Yeah, I'll see a rush.
No, I imagine rushing will get us killed.
Yeah, I just need to know the order that we're like who's first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Well, I
I'll
have
go
feather
first.
fall. I feel like I should go last so I can see anyone falling and cast feather fall.
All right,
So
you're-
maybe
so you're last.
Tanu in front of Zavad then, so he can help Zavad.
Yeah.
Trying to see who's looking up whose butt. All right, so who's ahead of Tanu?
Probably either Katara or Corzin. Katara will go.
Then Corzin, or who's
Sin's
leading?
leading.
Sin's leading.
Yeah.
All right, and then Corzin's next. Surprising order. Surprising order.
Why?
It seems like Tanu would be the hardest to keep up if he started slipping.
Well, at least he has Zavad right in front of him. So if he's too heavy, Zavad can just put Featherfall on him, and he won't be heavy anymore.
True. All right, so it's a very daunting climb. The weather conditions are pretty extreme. It is cold. There's strong wind, and every now and then there's patches of like slippery ice as you're climbing up. But since you are taking your time, you can pretty much maneuver around said obstacles. So as we're climbing every 10 feet, we're removing the last one, bringing it up, slowly going up as people are tied off. About halfway up, you guys hear a noise.
Uh-oh. I don't like it.
You said halfway up,
Yeah.
so I could fly to the top from here. See you, nerds. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see what this noise is.
Yeah,
You're tied to us. I guess you could cut the rope.
Oh no! If only I didn't have a way to cut.
You guys hear.
Firebolt the rope.
So the real reason he wanted to be last comes out.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
We
am
do
I really
hear-
strong enough to carry all
Oh
of us up there?
shit! Yeah, that was so cool.
So you guys see out of nowhere. It's hard to see visuals. The noise is kind of echoing off the walls, but you guys really can't see much until like the last second it comes in. You see this giant bird with talons reaching out. At this point, we are going to roll initiative. The bird.
Oh, come on.
The bird does get surprise. So
He just wants to carry us up to the top, right? It's like the Lord of the Rings, giant eagles.
Right? He's here to help.
the bird gets surprised. So when you guys roll initiative, you have to do it from the encounter screen. It's the only way I can see that you get that you can roll with advantage or disadvantage.
Where's the encounter screen?
It's not up yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys to combat first.
We're rolling with disadvantage?
Yes, you guys are rolling with disadvantage.
Because we're surprised.
Yeah, and he's rolling with advantage.
Okay.
I guess I roll normally because I have advantage on initiatives normally.
Yes.
So you just make the choice? I hit the dice, but it didn't give me a choice.
It didn't give you a choice?
No.
Why does it give me a choice?
I don't know.
I don't know what you mean by encounter screen.
So on the right hand side.
Oh, I didn't do it on top here.
That's why I specifically said I need to do it on the encounter screen.
Right hand.
With disadvantage.
Well, I didn't even
With
know you
disadvantage.
could roll initiative.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, normally I don't care where you roll it, but if unfortunately for some reason the portrait up top won't allow you to do it with advantage or disadvantage.
I've always done it from the
So
characters.
I should roll one more
yeah.
time, right? Or you just want to keep the 10?
Yeah, roll it again.
Do I hit?
Just roll a 1d20 and I will. And if it's lower, I'll lower your.
Yeah, so I'm,
So.
so I'm a 6.
You're lucky though. He with advantage, he rolled a 2 and a 4.
Wow, I was lucky.
All right.
But then there was Marshall who rolled the 3.
Yeah. pretty bad.
So,
Yeah, my roll wasn't great either.
even being surprised, your guys' quick reaction allows most of you to go first. So, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do, but what are you gonna do, Marshall? Oh wait, I need to begin combat.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, you're first.
Oh, Marshall was first? With
Yeah.
a 3?
Marshall rolled a 12.
So I
He
had
had,
the same issue.
yeah, he had
Oh,
almost, yeah.
sorry. All right, let me. Okay, is everybody else right?
I'm right.
I was at a 6, so yeah. I guess Marshall should be after me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like.
No, Marshall's right. He's after
Yeah, Marshall's
me.
right. He's at a 3 now. Sin, did you roll with a disadvantage?
Yes, I rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
Mine's fine.
Yours is fine. Okay.
Marsh said he after his bonuses he has an 8.
An 8 after his bonuses. Okay, so I guess he'd still be here then. Okay, so it'd be Sin first then. All right,
Don't forget to put the baggy baddie back in.
he's in.
How
Oh, I
far
just
away
assumed-
is this
okay.
thing?
Probably 15 feet from you guys.
Okay. So, can I hit him with my whip?
You
Or is
can.
that 10 feet?
I think that's 10 feet. That's
So
what
what's the combat when you're dangling from a wall though?
Yeah,
That's
so
what I need to know the rules for.
So, you can choose to, so you obviously only have one hand, or you can try to use two hands and weigh down, so it's gonna cause some rolls to happen to see if people stay up, or if you fall, which would make the rest of the group have to try to catch you or struggle to keep you up or whatnot. I guess what other questions you have?
Like, are we at disadvantage of like
so some
trying
things
to
are
hit?
at disadvantage.
Like...
Any range attacks at disadvantage
Okay.
because of the conditions. If you are, like I said, if you're going to attack with both hands, you're going to have to roll a check. If you're going to just try to still hold on while swinging, then yeah, it'll be at disadvantage because it's going to be like kind of like a clumsy
Yeah.
swing.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I think I want to try to like ready an attack with my whip for when it comes into range.
Okay. Are you still going to be holding on as lead? I guess you'd
Of
probably
course.
have to. Yeah. So, all right. So it'd be a disadvantage attack, but ready action with the whip.
Radis just let's
Yeah.
go. We
Damn
all...
right. He brings out both weapons and everyone just falls. All right. Marshall's turn.
I'm going to be very quiet. I turned up my noise, so you can turn me down a little bit.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Thank you for the word.
Yeah. So I got a big bird in front of me, right?
Yes. Well, to the side of you. I wouldn't say the front of you, but yeah.
And am I secured into a rope right now?
You are tied off into the rope. If you do let go of it, though, and attack, you're going to have to roll a, probably a dexterity check to see if you fall, which would then in turn make others have to react for you.
I see. Since my weapons are one-handed, am I able to grab on with my left and throw with my right?
You can. You'll just be, well, you'd be at disadvantage either way. So yeah, you'll just be at disadvantage.
Okay. I will do that. I will manifest a psychic blade and throw it at disadvantage at this bird.
Okay. Do it. Do it now. Alright, it does hit. What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
Wait. I didn't mean to hit the jump thing.
Did I hear a mark?
You hit the jump thing again.
Oh. I was trying to see what jump was and
Hit it again.
wait, hit it again?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Mario?
100% Mario.
No, like, is it the soundboard or something?
It must be. Nothing I did.
Is anyone threatening it?
No.
Okay. And then bonus action, am I able to throw another weapon? Because I know my hands are kind of like taken up right now.
I mean, I guess because you manifest your dagger, I guess it would just come out. So yeah, I guess you would.
Okay.
It's not like you'd have to reach to grab another one or something. Alright, so as this bird's coming in swoop on you, holding on with one hand, summoning 2 psychic damage right into the bird just like, you can see like the feathers ruffle, but he doesn't really look very impacted by it. Like, you feel like it did, like you hit it and it did the full amount of damage, but it's just swooping in on you. It doesn't look very hurt.
Okay. With my movement, do I see some place where I could like get onto a ledge or any kind of something that I could take cover in?
Not really.
Okay. How far am I from the top?
About, from your estimate, probably about 250 to 300 feet.
Yeah, we're at the halfway
Okay.
point.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on here, and then we'll have to figure out what it's gonna look like getting up this cliff. But yeah, I'll wait and see what my party does.
All right. Tanu. Please rage and get bigger.
I mean, I guess I'll pull out a javelin and throw a javelin. It's about the only thing I could think to do.
Okay. So from this position, if you put away, because remember you're just kind of one-handed. So if you put away your mace, you're not going to get like a free swap back. So you can pull out the javelin, you just won't have your mace out.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't imagine I had any weapons out when I was
Right, but I would say that you could pull out your mace, but you're choosing to pull out your javelin, you're not going to be able to. So basically what I'm saying is, like, for an attack of opportunity, you wouldn't have your mace out.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure we verify.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hanging off of a cliff. so
Right.
I'm pretty much just gonna, once I run out of 6 javelins, I'm just gonna sit there and, like, hope for the best. I guess it's gonna be a disadvantage because I can't use reckless attack with ranged attacks, I think, for some dumb reason. Yeah, I don't know if that hits.
15, it does hit.
Okay. Well, we did max damage.
Right, so javelin comes out, shaves a little bit. You see, again, you see some like feathers fall off, but it still comes swooping in.
Now, do I get my second attack, being that I just would pull out another javelin?
No,
from, like,
no,
where I have
because
it?
basically, like, the only reason why I said Korza could do it because he manifests it, but I don't think you would have time in this scenario to literally pull out. That's why I was saying, like, you're using your action to pull out that javelin. You can't do another one.
Okay, well, okay, pass turn.
All right, Katara's turn.
All right.
Let's go, casters.
How do we on our D&D experience for command? Do they have to know the language?
Yes, they have to know the language. They have to be able to understand you.
Okay, I just didn't know if sometimes it's just if they don't have a brain, they don't listen.
No, that's
like
for
skeletons.
every version of D&D. Just some video games don't have languages, so they can't do that.
Okay, so most likely this bird couldn't understand me, right?
I mean, you can try, but
Yeah.
you don't know if it understands you or not.
All right.
It could
be a
be an
toss-up.
intelligent, magical animal thing.
So I wanted to command it to flee to maybe give us a chance to get a little bit higher up, or for it not to swoop on us. But I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. All right, so command is a enchantment. So I can cast a spell and do a cantrip, right? We did decide that.
Oh, yeah, that's just
Yeah,
that's actual roll.
Okay. So I'm going to use my embodiment of law for a bonus action. To command this thing to flee. Go the other way. Don't swoop down on us as we're climbing on a wall.
It rolled a saving throw to save.
Oh shoot! I even rolled.
So
pretty,
you
I rolled.
yeah. So you didn't roll.
Oh,
He
that's
rolled.
right. He rolled. He rolled a 20.
Yeah, so you're right. He did roll pretty good. So you don't know if it didn't know your language or if it just didn't sink in.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Toll of the Toll of the Dead is 60 feet. And
Toll of the Dead is 60
how
feet.
far was he?
Oh, you have plenty of space.
Okay, so.
And this is not it. Well, there is no disadvantage. So this one would not be because it is a saving throw.
Did use it? I roll damage first, right? Yeah. And then
he'll roll
try
to
to
see if he
save.
saves.
Wow,
So he did save. So he took no damage from that.
Wow.
So you heard doom over him, and he is still alive.
So for my movement, are we allowed to move up while attached while it's not other people's turns?
I mean, the problem is you guys are all tied up. So if you
Yeah.
start moving up past, it's going to make the rope all weird, right? So, I mean, think of it like you're...
Yeah, okay, I'll just stay here then.
All right. So now it is the bird's
Can
turn.
we just rearrange our turn order among ourselves so that every single person goes in the order that they are in the rope so we can all climb 30 feet higher each turn?
So,
I think that's Pathfinder where you can ready up behind somebody. I don't think you can ready up in D&D like that.
I mean, you can delay your turn.
I mean, it
Delay-
takes,
delay
10 turns
turns.
of climbing to do that to
Can
get
you
up
delay your
off
turn?
the cliff.
Actually,
I thought you could just
know.
ready action.
Yeah, you can ready action. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think
Pathfinder, you
just delay
can
your
do the
turn.
delay and redo
It's
the
hard
order.
playing 2 games back to back with different rule sets.
Right?
Well, that was a good question.
Yeah, it was. So, said like you guys, it's the air's chill. It's freezing. The elements are rough, and this shadow of a bird comes swooping in.
Oh my god.
It is going to go for the person at the bottom of the rope. So it is going to go
So I
for.
get my reaction.
You do. Yep. Go ahead. So bringing out your whip. Make sure
Disadvantage,
it's
you said?
disadvantage, correct?
Son of
Yeah. The whip just as it misses as it goes to swoop in with 2 giant talons coming
It rolls a
out.
5.
Huh? Rolls a 5.
It rolls a 5.
Okay. Can you actually use that in game now? So it'll take away what it is.
Ooh, how do I do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I know it rolls for you automatically, but I don't know if you can just choose to use it.
Your portent dice.
Yeah.
How big is this bird? Is it big enough
you
for
can.
all 5 of us to ride
How
it?
do I do it?
So you target it, click your port and die. You want to use a 19, right?
No.
It'd be a lot
So
cooler
this,
if you
my
did.
port and die on my little dashboard thing is wrong. Like I just scrolled up and verified it was 19 and 5 for today.
That's why.
So
That's
this
what
didn't
I
get
see.
Updated.
I see 19 and
Oh,
5.
mine says 17 and 4.
So under wizard feature is what I hit Portent under.
Yeah, mine is saying inactive.
Okay.
I guess let me enable.
I mean, I guess I can just roll it for
Yeah,
you.
you're seeing something that I can't. Like I'm hovering over this. There's no numbers at all.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use Portent roll die 2 and change the die roll to a 5.
See, so when I target this thing, that is still grayed out for me, and I can't do anything with that.
Okay, that's weird.
So you have to give me permissions for it, I guess, somehow.
I wonder why you don't. Oh, maybe as I was messing around a lot with permissions when people weren't able to change their thing. So, wait, what's it doing now? What's all these rolling?
I just enabled my portent dies on my little passive effects thing, thinking maybe that was it because it said disabled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, we'll just ignore those. I don't know why I have 2 portents on my passive effects either.
So, it does go through, or, so as it goes through with its talons, it misses as it slides through. As it misses, it is going to attack the one above with its beak. So it's going to attack Tanavasa.
Attack me?
You.
Watch this thing
We're
rip Tanu off the
bros.
wall and carry us all away.
I was say, I don't know, how big is? Can we all ride it and try to like wrap a rope around its neck and take us up all the way?
So coming through with its beak, the beak hits for 30 damage
Yeah.
as it swipes through.
This is bad.
That hit Radis? Or,
No,
Tanu.
No,
Tanu.
me.
All right, it is
This
Zavad's
thing
turn.
turns on a dime.
It does, right? It's like,
Do you have like the opposite of Featherfall?
Float us all up.
but
Rock
I'm still
ball.
wondering,
Levitate.
can we tame the beast? Can we all jump on it together and try to tame the beast, or would that be awful?
If our druid was here, maybe.
hold on. I'm gonna say the funnest thing that DM could say. You can certainly try.
How epic would it be?
Man, this thing is this literally like 5 feet away from me right now? Or is it like elevation?
It's
difference?
there's elevation. I mean, think of it. I mean, it's probably 10 feet from you. Like it swooped through you. I just turned it around. So like basically it swooped through to do that attack, and yeah, it's like it's not like hovering in your face.
I mean, it's big enough that it feels like
Can
this.
I see
Yeah.
the top of the cliff?
Not really, especially with the snow, the fog, the conditions. You really can't see the top of where the cliff is.
And my rope is currently being utilized.
Correct. Yeah, you're wrapped around it.
I guess you could use
So
an
I can't like.
could be an action to untie yourself, but then you would have to have your own like hang.
Well,
That
claim
is-
out like thunder stepping onto its back and then like tying the rope around its neck to make the thing fly up and away. And then I could just bust out my wings to safely escape and scare this thing off, but I don't have a rope.
That's the only problem with that plan.
I mean, I could go werewolf on his back and just hold on really, really well. I guess,
with
my
your
teeth.
claws.
I mean, I've got Misty Step, I have Thunder Step, I have Wings. I feel like I could get on this thing's back pretty easily. What happens if I web his wings? Would that cause him to plummet to the ground?
I don't know. I'd probably say it would slow him down, but it's pretty powerful. I don't know. I'd have to really read the spell web because I mean this thing's way larger than you guys. It's very powerful, so I think it would have
And
to.
if I hypnotic it and charm it, would it still just sit there and beat in the air, or would it plummet down? Because it would be incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
It's the different kind of incapacitation. It wouldn't just make it plummet to the ground. Yeah, it's like charmed almost. It's like ooh.
And if I ice storm and turn the entire area into... That's 300 feet, 20-foot cylinder. How high vertical? 40-foot high cylinder.
Yeah. So I mean, you could do that.
I think something that big should take extra damage from AoEs.
Right? I mean, how many squares is that thing? It looks like it's 3x3. I should be able to hit it 9 times with this. Yeah, let me go ahead and make an ice storm. So it's 20 feet, so I can basically cover our entire eastern side. And then if it's still there next turn, maybe a wall of fire on the other side and just kind of surround us in elements to make his life difficult.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, did that just hit Sassy?
I think it did.
Oh no, move it one more spot back then.
Ooh, that's very chilly.
Sassy's not actually, like, this is, Sassy's underneath me. She's not actually in the middle of the ravine here.
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry, it didn't hit her. Yeah, this is just how you guys are technically lined up.
What does Ice Storm do?
So, if it has you roll sassy, go ahead and roll. If it hits you, I'll just minus the damage, or
Okay.
I'll just reverse whatever happens.
I'm gonna roll with advantage then.
Okay.
See if I can dodge it. Oh, it did take health away.
Well, the save would have only been for half.
Yeah.
So, what is Ice Storm?
Do you just want me to put my life back up to full?
I'll just reverse it.
Okay.
There you
I don't know how to share the spell in chat again.
go. I'll read it. Ice Storm. So, one cylinder in range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw, which is saved. A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage. Okay. And 46 and a failed. So, as it comes down, you see it pelting. So it looks like a few little pelts hit, but you feel like the cold did no damage.
Oh. Well, that means next turn's firewall will go way better. That's all I got.
All right. It is Radis's turn.
Now, is he obscured? Are we blinded and seen with the storm, or is it just?
Well, I mean, you guys are already at disadvantage. I don't
Yeah.
know what else. I don't think you can be disadvantaged. But I don't think so. I think it just makes it difficult terrain. All right. Sin comes out with the whip. Does connect.
Max damage.
All right. So as the whip comes out, it did not wrap around him. Which I don't even think this thing's trippable because it's flying. But
Are they just straight up immune to trip if they're flying?
I would assume so. I don't know what would
I don't
happen.
think I could snag his wing.
Yeah, I don't know what would happen because not like he would plummet from it. So I don't think he'd be in a prone position. I think he'd be immune to prone while flying, if I had to guess. But are you immune to prone?
Four-legged creatures are typically immune to the tripping effects as well.
Get prone while flying in D&D. Yeah, you stay airborne. Yeah, so nothing happens. Alright, hitting the second attack with the whip. It does strike. But it is still looks very healthy. But the two whip attacks come through the piercing cold, and they do both connect.
Alright, should I be trying to move up, you guys, or should we just stay here and try to hold our ground?
Good.
If we're trying to kill this thing, I think we need to stay here.
Yeah,
if
I
we're
think
not
we have to
planning
at
on
least
killing
try
this
to-
thing-
I think we have to at least try to drive it away.
Okay. I mean, I can throw things at it every turn, but that's kind of it. For what it's worth, I have a potion of climbing, which gives you a climb speed equal to your walk speed, and advantage on athletics for making climbing checks. If someone can find a way to use that effectively, like I can just give it to whoever.
I don't... Like, maybe one person could use that to run up to the top, but...
Like, what do we do from there?
Exactly.
I think we need to stand our ground, right? See what we can do.
That's what I think. Unless we want to try and climb the entire time with this thing swooping at us.
I certainly don't want to try to do that. That's way too far still.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
I mean, Zavad does have a good plan of putting the fire around us to protect, so.
Corzin's turn.
On that note, I'm gonna throw some things at it.
Shoo, birdie, shoo!
Yeah, go on,
Get out of here!
It's a 16 hit.
16 connects. It's a pretty big bird. It's kind of hard to miss. I mean, I guess it could have tough skin. So it does connect, and does feel like it affected it.
Offhand.
Also connects.
We just killed a freaking dragon. Go find easier prey.
I
Right?
think that should be a D4. I think. I don't.
That's funny.
Your psychic blades are only supposed to be a D4.
So, well, the main one is a D6 plus modifiers, and I think the second one's a D4.
Oh, okay. But do me a favor, just do some research. We'll let this one stand either way, but let me know. And
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
change
It says the damage die of the bonus attack is a D4 instead of a D6, so that second one should be a D4.
Okay. I mean, we'll leave that for now. But so, are you using bonus hand or offhand? Offhand. All right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah. So I guess try bonus action and see if that one works. Yeah.
It would be this plus 5, so 7 instead of 10.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Nope, I'm gonna hold on to the rope.
It is Tanu Vasa's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do an amazingly new thing.
You throwing a javelin?
Did I say new? Did I say no? I meant throw a javelin.
The bad part is I don't think you're getting these javelins back unless you're going back down.
Nope, 100% not. They're just going into the fucking.
I think we can afford to replace them now.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. We can
I
give you
don't
better
know.
javelins.
So disadvantage. Here we go.
It does connect.
Hey,
Replace them all with those javelins that turn into lightning bolts.
Oh yeah.
another max damage roll. Hey.
Hey.
Well, it is. It does seem to be more aggravated.
Alright.
Anything else?
The hole in my chest tells me I'm a little bit more aggravated too. Yeah, no, that's it. I think I gotta look into my rage and see if the growing bigger is optional. Like if I have.
So it doesn't say it's optional, but it does say if you're in an enclosed space, you don't get bigger. So I don't know why that. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Seeing this is kind of formidable foe, hit my poor Tanu with 30 hit. Didn't want to use this right away after a rest, but she's going to call. We were hanging off a cliff. We're in a very dangerous spot. So Katara's going to call the shield maidens to come protect them.
Okay.
With the
So I would need to put that on.
Once.
I want you to still cast it, so it.
once per day. It says I can protect and barrier you and allies within 10 feet. Luckily, I'm in the middle of everybody. Gain a +2 bonus to AC.
Yeah, so 5, 10. Yep, that still works.
So
All right.
I call forth the shield maidens. We need your protection against this beast. That's bonus action,
Oops.
right? To call
I'm not
them.
going to do that.
Action to create a protective barrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so as you guys are on the rope around you guys, almost like climbing the mountains themselves, you see like these images of these shield maidens, and all of them have their shields out. in an upward position, turtling around you guys to give you more protection. Anything else?
Let's see. So that was my main action. So bonus action. We are going to... What do I have out here? Bonus. I think what she would do for her bonus action is I'm going to, just in case I need to jump anywhere or do anything, I'm going to activate my
Boing.
ring of my ring of jumping. Since she's hanging off an edge,
Ridiculous.
she has to jump. She gets triple the jump. I don't know how that. What's usually your jump? How far you can jump to begin with? Is half your movement speed? You said.
Jumping is determined by your strength score and whether you're making a long jump or a high jump. So that depends. So standing jump, if you're making a standing jump, you can jump half of your distance of your running, or 10 feet immediately before you jump.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
triple the
we'll
jump,
worry
so
about
if I
it.
need to jump, we'll worry about that later. Because I just have triple jump speed at this point.
All right. Again, it is his turn. Feeling the wind hit your skin extremely hard as the beat of the wings comes in. You just hear doom, doom, doom. And then last second you hear a loud screech with its talons out. It is going for Zavad again.
Don't do it, man. Oh,
It's
wait, why does he get advantage? He's inside of a giant snowstorm.
the snowstorm doesn't really affect him. He lives in a snowstorm. But so now I need you to roll. I need you to roll either a strength or a dexterity check.
Saving throw or check?
Check.
Check. It's kind of a formidable foe. Well, we are kind of at a disadvantaged location.
15. And he rolls. Alright, so as the bird is slicing in, the talons grab Zavad and slice the rope. And he has Zavad grabbed. And they are flying away. You guys, whoever has a weapon out can do attack of opportunity. Oops, he's taking Tana with him, I guess.
So
Wait, they're all
What
we're
can
all
I
tied
see
together.
from here?
If the vibe is
I
going,
said
they're
that.
all
I
going.
said,
Cut the
cut the
rope,
yeah, the
yeah.
talons sliced the rope.
Oh.
What can I
Okay.
see from here? Because can't I just Misty step away or Thunder step away?
Give me 1 second.
Is it actually also taking Tanu?
It's not
or is
actually
that
taking
just-
Tanu. I'm just trying to separate. I
Okay.
can't get you separated. You're too.
they're
You know,
buddies.
keep the pod, you know?
So I
Yeah.
guess I
That's
can
my
I
reaction.
can react with the Morning Star, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Why did it say that I used my reaction this round? I haven't used my reaction.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll just hit yes anyways.
Remember, it's disadvantage.
Oops.
Oh no, it's melee. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're fine. All right, that's it. Well, no, you were disadvantaged because you're holding on to the thing. Right, that's what I said earlier.
Even with melee?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me... So...
It would only be disadvantage or regular if you let go.
Alright, well, here's another roll. Let's see what happens.
Right, so either way you hit, so
okay.
You're fine.
I'm not going to hit the damage on
Yeah,
that
you're
one.
fine. All right. So, anyone else using attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
I don't think
Zavat's
I
the
can
best
because I
one
had my javelin out.
to be taken, because he probably can get out of that situation.
There is.
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of tools to escape this.
You said this is melee normal?
Now you can try to take control of it like you wanted to. Oh, you don't have your rope.
So,
You don't think getting held in the claw is
No, that's right. He's held.
a good
Yeah.
position for taming. Not exactly a dominant position.
I'm just gonna wait until it like flies up above like the ravine, so I just like don't have to climb. I can just teleport down
Yeah.
and just wait for you guys to show up.
I need
It took you all so long.
a request.
Yeah, I could have taken the rock elevator.
I think a moth just flew in my mouth.
Oh, that is amazing.
It really is just like Lord of the Rings.
Where the hell did that bug come
request.
from?
All right, I'm gonna ask for a roll from you, Zavad.
What kind of roll?
It is a Constitution ability check.
Oh gosh,
Yeah. So,
am I crushed to death?
you're not crushed to death, but you're knocked. You were knocked unconscious when you got taken.
Important dice?
He could have to use it before he rolls.
Oh.
I feel like I should have asked what this roll is for. I probably
I-
would have used important die for that.
I did tell you Constitution, but I wouldn't have told you the outcome of the roll. Either way.
I feel like I told the DM I had many ways to escape. He's like, yeah, sucker, go to sleep. All right, well, I'm taking a nap.
Oh.
See you guys.
Hold on, I'm gonna. I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did to King.
Huh?
Just no, I'm not cheating.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm not cheating. I did
not
not.
that you were cheating.
Well, I'm
You
just
have a
saying
lot
I
of
didn't just
artistic
hear your
liability-
escape.
or
I didn't.
liberties.
I'm just saying I didn't hear your escape plans and change things.
I'm just saying the DM has a lot of power.
Yes, he does. Bastard. All right. So, as you see them flying away with your wizard, you see him bring him up. Ugh, man, I don't even know if you would see it because of the water. Give me a. I need everybody to roll me a perception check. Let's see what you can see. I'll put it in chat.
Okay.
Request. That one wasn't helpful. Whoever rolled that one.
Me. Oh, we're not very perceptive with this ice storm.
Oh my god, guys. King, it's on you, buddy.
Wait, was I supposed to roll that at disadvantage?
No. Wow. Well, you guys just lost your wizard. Your wizard.
Wait, I guess I could use my inspiration for the day.
You can.
Roll it.
Yeah, you can. Everyone technically can. Here, well.
I'll use my inspiration for the day to reroll.
Hold on. I'll request a roll from anyone who had. So is anybody using their inspiration?
I'll use my inspiration. Reroll that lousy
All right.
3,
I will
whatever I
request
rolled.
from Sassy and Kingdon. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.
Wow, I rolled the same thing. I'm very
So were you
inspired.
attached to that wizard?
You see him.
Did he come back from the werewolf cave?
You see
What was
the shadow of the bird head in the northwest direction, but you kind of lose sight of them in the distance, going up a mountain in the northwest side.
Northwest.
So,
he went back to. We're on the opposite side, aren't we?
Yeah. So, I'm going to move you to a screen, Zavad, without them at the moment.
Time is of the essence, friends. So we're literally gonna have to climb up and then cross the bridge to get back to the north side.
Yeah, I know. That's why I left them out. Like, if they grab them, then you guys would way not to cross the bridge.
GM, would I have had time to use psychic whispers on Zivon so we could speak to him up to a mile away?
What's the distance?
Person I can see, and it works up to a mile.
Yeah, I mean, then I would say you'd have time then if it's whatever you can see. And it works up to a mile? I'm pretty sure he'd be further than a mile away.
But at least maybe when we get close.
Yeah, maybe you can like keep it up or something. So let me drag you to this map, Zavad. Pull the scene. Now you are unconscious here. I'll let you see the screen so at least it's not boring. So.
Oh, us see the screen?
No, him.
Oh, okay.
Can you see that, Zavad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say though.
Yeah, don't say nothing. All right, so we are back here. Delete them off the map.
Well, I guess we're climbing fast now, guys.
Oh, cool, more rolls.
We can't be as bad as our perception rolls.
Without your feather fall, buddy. Oh, this is gonna be great. All right, so are we going in a faster climb?
Yes, we have to. Time is of the essence,
you
right,
guys-
guys?
We can't. Rushing now is just going to risk us falling and killing somebody, and like the damage is done.
Listen to the smart head. Yeah, the wizard's dead. Don't we worry about him.
He's not.
Yeah,
dead.
I know.
We can still rush once we get up on solid ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Katara is more of a feisty, like, charge ahead
Yeah,
type person.
listen to the,
Heads jumping across lava pits.
especially
and
without your feather fall, buddy.
stuff.
Man, that wisdom score doesn't really.
Ignore that. All right, so continuing to take your time.
Katara showing some impatience.
Yeah, with a little speedier rush, but not enough to be clumsy. I'd say with a little bit more determination. You guys make it up the mountain in about an hour time, and you guys end up.
Damn it, now we're gonna have to cross the freaking bridge back
So now I need everybody to roll me a Constitution check. Roll.
For the love of God, if it's a... Oh my God, are you serious? I rolled a 1? Or maybe I did it. Who rolled the 1?
No, that was.
Lucky
Oh,
that
thank
Marshall.
God, that was Marshall's dice.
Yeah, that was mine.
So,
The only one I saw was knocked into a 1 after it stopped on a 19.
No.
Marshall is feeling pretty exhausted from the climb.
Makes sense. He has short legs.
But everybody else is still hanging in there, breathing a little heavy, but doing okay.
So it's been like an hour.
Yeah, it's been about an hour.
Hold on.
I guess we're marching northwest.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can. Where's that spell at?
Is Marsha's psychic ability still up to talk to him?
It
See if,
is. He is not getting contact at the moment from over here.
Still unconscious. Okay.
So we don't know how far though it's flown. I do have the sending spell, which I can try to send a message. It's an instant message to Zavad. See if
Is
he
it
answers
AOL?
back. Huh?
Like AOL.
I thought the same fucking
the casting animation thoughts.
Right. It's like send short messages 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. To try to maybe get a location, or if he, I don't know if he's unconscious still or not. It's been an hour, but might be worth a shot. See if we can kind of get a location of him, or at least that he's still alive. Possibly. So I'm going to send a, we need, my message is, we need to see if you're alive. Any detailed, like, things you notice in your location to help us find you. Marshall has the ability to talk to you once we're 1 mile. So hopefully he can give me like, you know, monument, see something, or see this weird tree or something like that. Let's see if he's unconscious or not. I'm just gonna go for it quickly. Send that to him.
All right, so it's taking some time.
So are they within a mile of me, Jay?
Is that spell within a mile too?
No,
Sassy?
that's
Okay,
wherever
that's
any
wherever.
plane
so,
can.
that one.
And I can respond to
that one you can respond to.
All right. I tell her that I'm just now waking up, that all I can see is a giant egg, everything is dark.
And
I still see the rock sitting over there grooming itself barely in the darkness. But yeah, no, I have absolutely no help. Good luck.
the material you're on feels like a nest.
Okay. That's a good call. So I guess I'm in a tree somewhere.
All right.
Well, probably
Start
the
looking
cave,
at
it sounds
trees.
like.
So we at least know he's alive and awake. So let's try to get a mile. Let's keep walking that northwest direction, and I guess you keep saying hi, Marshall, to see if he ends up saying hi back, so we know if we're a mile within him. We gotta get across this damn bridge first, though. You know, I'm just gonna jump. I can triple jump, right?
Yeah.
And then you can take a rope with you and tie it
Yeah,
off.
I will say, knowing the bridge, you guys can just be very careful, and I will just say you guys can make it across the
Okay.
bridge. You guys have dealt with enough hazards.
I was gonna say there's a pretty
Yeah, you
obvious-
guys know the bridge at this point. It's still icy. I'm gonna move you guys over here just to get you past the parts that's gonna make you roll. Oh my god!
You hear the guitar? Boing.
All right, so this is where we're at. Let's roll.
Do we have to climb up higher? Maybe is that a nest up there?
No, it's just tree from what you see.
Oh, okay.
I am going to ask in chat for a survival check.
For the love of God.
You guys are rolling amazing today, by the way.
It's not good. It's not good.
Holy fuck, dude.
Let's go.
Alright, Sin, it's all on you, dude.
Go, Sin, go. Go, go. Come on, Radis. You got this.
Oh, you know, we have a +1. It's a 15. Oh my God. Alright, well, I mean, you guys are here. I said you saw it went northwest, but that's pretty much where you guys are at.
Do we need... You're not getting any response from him, right, Marshall? I keep trying to...
Let me see. Can you hear me now? Nope, nothing.
How many feet is a mile?
500, right?
Corzin was the first Verizon commercial guy.
A mile is 5,200 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I would say he's probably within a mile then. So he can probably hear you now.
I say what's up.
Hey, yeah, we're trying to find you. Just, you know, I guess we'll know if we're within a mile of you at all times.
Jay, is the giant rock still sitting within my eyesight?
Roll me a yeah, you see it still.
Alright, well, I am not going to send up a signal flare yet. I'm just going to tell them I'm going to wait for the rock to leave to go try to collect more dinner, and then I will send up a firebolt so they can find me.
Roll a survival check.
Who, me?
Yeah.
For napping? Alright.
Not for napping. Damn it. Alright. Man, I am trying to give you guys a hint, but you guys are killing me.
I mean, if the giant rock wasn't sitting there, it'd literally just fly out of here.
Alright.
Unless your Boy Scout.
Well, maybe we have to go up that mountain
Maybe if
to
we
the
had
left.
a druid.
Where is that bastard?
What was your question, Sassy?
Do we need to go up like this cliff here? Could he have flown up here by these trees?
Oh, I assumed we were gonna have to like leave and go to the overworld map.
You guys can look over there. But I mean, you figure a mile away, it would be within this area still, roughly.
I just keep humming in Marshall's ear. As soon as they get 5,281 feet away, it stops and they know to turn around.
As you keep humming in Marshall's ear, you hear a, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
Fuck you, Strahd.
That's hilarious.
So that's how we get Strahd to stop listening.
All right, so all right, what are we gonna do?
If I ask Zavad if he's still on the cliff, like, is he looking?
He
down
doesn't
the chasm,
know.
or is
So
he somewhere
what's
down?
I can't tell.
Zavad's
I'm in
in
the
a
bottom of the nest.
yes.
I can't see.
This
over
nest has to be
Correct.
big enough for us to see because it has to be fucking huge for that rock. And Zavad can't see over the nest.
I thought he like couldn't see because it was like dark. I thought he
No.
was in a cave or something.
No, he can't.
I'm in like inside of basically a wood cabin that just happens to be a giant rock nest with
Yeah.
an egg
So
that's half
from
my
what
size.
Zavad sees, he sees the sky. He sees perched on another mountain not far from him is the rock who's cleaning his wounds and fixing himself. He is in like a wicker style nest next to a giant egg. So what he sees. So he is outside.
How far away is the rock from you?
Yeah.
I would probably say 60 feet, 70 feet up.
Could he think it was you that did a firebolt to signal? Like, if you did it?
Well, here's my question. Do you think you could cast an invisibility and then fly?
DM, does that work mechanically? Can I literally just fly out of here invisibly?
I mean, you can try.
Are they both concentration spells?
Yeah, I'd
One
have
of
to.
them is just my racial ability. There's no concentration required.
Let's see.
For 1 minute, I get wings.
Oh,
I mean, I could also just featherfall myself and then invisible myself and just jump off of this thing. and
I
float
see you
down
have
to the ground.
invisibility unprepared.
No, it's a second level spell. What are you talking about?
It's unprepared though. You
Invisibility's there.
just have to prepare your spells.
Why wouldn't every spell I have be prepared?
Because you can only prepare so many spells
As a wizard, yeah.
as any class.
Mhm.
Okay, it's prepared. I didn't know I had to click that little cogwheel.
Um,
I can only cast so many spells.
No.
Why am I limited to how many I can have prepared?
it's just the way. I
Yeah.
didn't write the game rules.
All right.
The
Well, how many
only-
am I allowed to
Your
have prepared?
intelligence
I didn't know that was a thing.
modifier. So, what is it, Sassy? I've told you 100 times.
Well, clerics is completely different.
Hers
than
is
how
wisdom.
wizards
No,
work.
Mine's a
her-
wisdom
how she
modifier.
earns
So
spells
it's
is
your
completely
spell,
different.
It's your
Not-
spell level. It's the level of your character plus
your
your
intelligence
intelligence
modifier.
modifier. If you're a +4 or a +3, and that's how many spells you can have prepared.
So I do intelligence modifier plus wizard level.
Yeah. So what? 19 spells. Oh wait, no, I was looking at your. I was looking at your armor class.
So 7.
12 spells.
Yeah, 12. I don't know if the wizard has
it-
any spells like me, because I could have more than 12.
Well, that just depends on your class and
Yeah,
stuff.
because I have order
Correct.
spells. But
For him, it would be his divination spells, possibly. He might have.
that's automatic.
I don't know
Exactly how
if
that
wizards
works.
gain automatic. I think just those spells are cheaper for him to learn off of a scroll.
That's right. So yeah, it should just be the 12.
Yeah, like I agree with you. I've said that for a while. I personally think a wizard's benefit is versatility, and if it's in their spell book, they should just be able to choose to use it. I agree with you, but unfortunately, that's not D&D's rules.
Well,
Yeah,
they
it's the
still,
opposite.
wizards
Sorcerer
still
gets-
get to get a
Sorcerer
lot more
doesn't have to
spells.
worry about preparing shit, but they have limited.
Yeah.
Right, they just have less spells, correct.
Yeah, where a wizard can just find a scroll and then learn it. Sorcerers are just like, I got what I got on level up.
Yeah. But that being
But
said,
so spells that I get automatically from other sources would not count against that preparation. I'm trying to find that
Correct.
information, but I'm not seeing that.
that's correct.
And cantrips don't count.
Cantrips do
Cantrips
not count.
do not count.
Right.
They're automatically always prepared.
That's why. And anytime you long rest, at least for me, I can change up my spells.
Yeah, same with him.
But I don't know if a wizard can do it at will. At every long rest,
rest.
change up what spells he can use. That's why I was like, wait, I gotta change my spells up. That's why for like our dragon fight, I had to change our spells up because.
No, I've been cheating this entire time and using every spell that I knew. I thought as long as it was in my book, I just had spell slots. I thought that was the entire point of a wizard. I thought that was how it differed
Yeah.
from clerics.
Yeah, I agree. But unfortunately, it's just not how it works.
You kind of been using the same type of spells though, so it's not like you were cheating big. I mean, you can do
I don't
12
know, I have
spells.
20 spells.
Oh, but still, you usually use firewall or
Lightning bolt.
yeah.
Okay, so
Do we just start walking in a northwestern direction and hope that we run
so
across a
now
wizard?
Yep.
so let's see. Invisibility, how long does that last? Concentration up to 1 hour. So, in theory, you could try, but you also remember you don't know what's going on around you. So you could, but you might be in an area you don't know, or how to get to them. But you can definitely try it. And you have to hope that he can't have anything that sees invisibility or any kind of blind sight. Not saying he does. I'm just telling you, like, you don't know if he does or not.
Is he staring at me right now? Or is he still looking?
He's
his
keeping an
wounds?
eye on you because of the thing, but he is licking his wound. So he's like, I'd say half paying attention. Like he's aware because you're next to his baby, but he's not like just like staring you down, if that makes sense.
Maybe wait until he leaves, like you said, and then
Yeah, I mean that
Save
was my
invisibility.
current plan, was just to wait till he went to go get food.
What if your food is all they needed? No, it's okay.
that one wizard is going to be enough.
Do we have any ability to locate object or locate creature?
I do. I could use my little divination lamp and tell you where I am.
Let's
Any
see.
way to
what's-
triangulate either where you are? Or,
Wait. I think I can help us with that. I have locate creature as my order spell. Concentration up to 1 hour.
Really?
Yeah. Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the creature's location as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet of you.
Wow, isn't that
If
cool?
the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind, such as a human or unicorn, so long as you have seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at least once. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, the spell doesn't locate the creature. This spell can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. So I'm guessing...
Okay, yeah, we can use it.
So we would have to head northwest and then turn that on, and when we get within 1,000, be able to narrow down where he is.
Does that literally tell me where he is then?
Yeah, it would tell you where he's at.
Oh, okay.
That's because, I mean, you're very familiar with
It's a
him.
4th level spell, my only 4th level spell slot, so it better do something. Man, I thought I would never use this spell. This is perfect.
This is perfect.
So are you going to use it?
Do we feel like we're 1,000 feet within him?
I mean, all you know is you're within a mile.
Mile,
which is
which is
5,800 feet. That's
Oh.
all you know. Like, but you can concentrate on him for an hour. I
oh, that's
think,
true.
so-
And we keep heading that direction. Okay, so yeah, I'll start locating creature.
Yeah, concentrate on it for an hour while we
Mhm.
walk
Yep.
northwest, and
Mm-hmm.
we
Alright.
should get close enough to narrow in on them.
So, so taking out a little fur from a bloodhound and concentrating on Zavad, she can pinpoint Zavad on top of this mountain.
All right, so could he go invisible and feather fall down then? Because we know where we can tell him he's just right on top of this mountain.
You can try. The mountain's very high.
Okay.
Just to let you know. But, like I said, I mean, he can try. You guys can do whatever.
I mean, he has wings too. If we know he's just up above us on this mountain, he can just fly down for as long as he can with his wings, and then feather fall down the rest of the way if it's not enough.
Yeah, I will inform Zavad of what we've learned. Maybe with more information, he can decide how he wants to move forward, or if we go out there and get him. And this mountain, is it going to be another, like, ropes and pitons kind of thing?
It will be, yes.
Oh, I'm sure. Probably even worse than the cliff wall.
I don't like this.
Come on, Mr. Wizard, magic yourself back down here. I ain't climbing all the way up there.
Right. So,
How tall is this nest around me, Jay? It looks like it's huge.
it's pretty damn high. I'd say it's probably about from where you're at. It would probably be about 25 feet, like around.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start climbing up this nest. I imagine the nest has had plenty of handholds. It should be a pretty easy climb to the top of it so I can actually look around.
Are you gonna go invisible first?
No, I'm trying to like suss out the rock and see if me climbing up here is gonna get him all nervous
Yeah, so
and make him come back over here.
I will say as you start moving, you hear
I'm sure we heard it too.
I would say in the distance
yeah.
you might hear it.
I think you pissed it off.
Yeah.
Hey, let's start climbing, guys. I think we might need to help him.
So now it is staring at you a little bit.
I'm gonna go stand next to its egg and rest my staff against the top of his egg.
What are you doing?
Don't you threaten me, I will kill your baby.
Oh,
You
God.
better calm down. I'm about to eat scrambled rock.
Not in a Mexican
So,
standoff with a rock.
yeah, at this point, you see it kind of lift off, and it looks like it's flying down towards you.
I'm gonna hide under its egg.
Okay.
I
It
think
walks over, and it is squawking at you really loud, like very intimidating fashion.
I can't target the egg. If I thunderstep, will my thunderstep crack that egg?
I don't know. It might.
Alright, so what I would like to do, now that it's in this nest, I would like to thunderstep over it to the top of the nest, and then I'd have what? Well, how long do I have to take between casting spells? Would I be able to cast like 3 spells back to back to back?
No. So basically, what would happen? What would happen is, if you're about to speak or something, it would basically go into an initiative order, and then you would see if you would get it. You don't just get a free cast of spells. You'd have to
Do you
hope to win
think while
initiative.
this
So it'd be
happening,
who's
can you drag
reacting.
me so stream can see what's going on with the wizard tempting fate here?
Let's see.
Hey, just stall while we climb.
So
Yeah, I'm stalling very, very well. I'm keeping him occupied. His eyes are on me. He's not watching you guys come up the mountain right now. This is working great.
So is that what we are doing? Are we? 'Cause I know Katara did shout, I think, after hearing the squawks that we should start climbing. Did we all agree to start climbing again?
Yeah.
Okay. While this is happening.
Where are you? Sassy. Oh wait, I keep on typing sassy cat. That's why.
3 hours later.
All right, so Sassy's obviously not here.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
just for stream's sake, since something's going on over here.
And I take it you guys are just climbing in the same order.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say so.
So, as you guys start climbing, what exactly are you doing at this point, Zavada? Are you still staring with it, or?
Yeah, we're just staring at each other right now. I'm just keeping it distracted.
Okay. It
Well,
longingly into each other's eyes.
Hey, maybe this is how I'm gonna charm this pet, and it's gonna become my rock, and it's gonna fly me over to you guys.
So what are you doing for like the next 2 hours? Are you just still gonna be sitting there staring at it, or
I mean, if this rock is gonna sit here and stare at me, I'm gonna stare at it.
okay?
If it makes an aggressive move, my plan is to try to thunderstep, and if it breaks his baby's eggs, that's his fault for him getting aggressive.
So basically what you're telling me is you're ready actioning a aggression.
Thunderstep, and I'm going to attack him and the egg and get to. I figure if I get to the top of the nest, I can just step off the edge and then just feather fall myself as a reaction and just float down.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you back here, Sassy.
Okay, that's fine.
So after about a 2-hour climb,
They're still just staring at each other?
yeah, there's kind of
Constitution check for the staring contest.
yeah, he needs food for his baby, so he just doesn't want to do anything unless party. There we go. All right, so Radis.
Corzin would have been in
Zanabasa.
between.
And Corzin. All right, and then I
don't see a Corzin.
yeah,
Okay,
I'm
I would-
putting them. Wow, Sassy, come on. All right, so at this point, I'm going to need another Constitution check. Required.
Has my location spelled narrowed where this nest is?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
from where you're, yeah. Let me see. What am I supposed to do with this blue? What does this mean?
Because mine was only up good for an hour, so it would have dropped off after.
Yeah, so you guys would technically be up here right now. So you guys would be outside the nest, so you guys can see the nest.
Okay.
Constitution's in the chat.
For the love of God. This cannot go. Can't. Please, 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 please. Oh, so much better, I think. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay,
Alright,
the low
those are
rolls.
two good rolls.
I hit the button. Did you do this? Try again.
Alright. So I just need. Wait, why is that not rolling?
I don't know. Mine's not showing either.
You guys did it in the chat?
Yeah, I clicked the dice button. I guess I can just try and roll it from my sheet.
Yeah, I guess that's rolling from your sheet.
The con saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's not working either.
Oh yeah, it's, let me refresh.
I'm not even seeing the roll.
I saw 18 and a
Yeah,
7.
I'm seeing the dice, but I'm not seeing like. I guess I don't. So, did you see what you rolled?
I saw
No, it has a
18, whatever pluses for Marshall, and it was an 8 plus whatever bonuses they get for Sin.
Wait, you see mine?
Whoever just rolled. Oh, there's Marshall.
No,
just did
I've
that.
rolled that.
Okay.
I don't know why theirs isn't working.
I saw your roll dice, but no, Sin rolled 18.
I was say I'm not gonna use that. All right, so I'll say everybody pass. All right, so you guys are all fairly winded, but nobody's to a point of exhaustion. As you climb up this mountain, Again, it is blazing cold. It is there's very strong winds up here. The air is thin, and in front of you guys, you see a giant nest that is made from tree trunks, pretty much just all kinds of stuff like from nature. But it's gigantic, like literally trees are part of this nest.
My God, how are we gonna? He might have to just kind of feather fall himself out of there. Judging by what we see, how long would we think it would take to climb into this nest? I feel like we would have more.
I mean, it's like 25
feet
up. So, I mean, it's not like it would be this drastic climb. And there's like a nest, so like there's stuff you can kind of grab onto. You just don't really. There's a birdie.
Could we start a fire on the nest to distract the rock?
You can try.
The look he just gave me.
Please don't roast our wizard.
He can fly out of there if it's distracted. And that much wood, it'll take a while for it to burn around. It's not going to catch totally ablaze.
Roll me a surviving check.
Survival check?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat. Okay. You would know from that idea it's freezing up here. It'd be hard to start a fire that would even like warm you guys, let alone in the high winds, let alone burn a whole entire nest.
Okay. I guess we keep climbing. Are we going to actually climb and trap ourselves in that nest with everything? I guess. I just feel like will the bird end up leaving us alone if Zavad just gets out of the net? Will it go hunting us again?
Well, you guys are down there. I could try to thunder step out of here and see what happens.
Will we be able to get down this mountain with this bird, though? Because, like, maybe it gets all angry when we try and live.
Yeah, but I guess.
Oh, I'm planning on fighting it up there if we're having to climb all this way up.
Would it be better for us to fight it in there or fight it out here?
Probably better to fight it in there.
All right, let's keep climbing then.
That's what I will try, DM.
All right.
I'll try and get into the nest.
Let me roll a check with the bird. I want to see.
See what spells
Right,
I have
so,
left.
Zavad, you kind of notice as they start climbing that the bird does like kind of take interest, like it knows something's out there. Then at this point, I don't know if you're gonna consider this an aggressive move, but it takes off. So I don't know if your action.
I would say no. I don't want to
Okay.
fry its baby for him flying away. But if he tries to swoop in on me, then I'm thunderstepping out.
All right, so it swoops up to take a peek on what's happening, and you guys are just about getting up. You guys are at an elevation of 25 feet. We'll say. Can't I do that? 5. Enter. There we go.
How far down is the VOD?
25 feet. All right, so you guys are all 25 feet up. He's 25 feet up. We're using Zavada as ground zero. And at this part, we will roll initiative. Yeah. Wait, begin combat.
Yeah, too bad we don't have trauma here. We can speak to this bird. Be like, lay the fuck off.
Hey, what's your problem?
We are not your food.
All right, let's roll initiative.
But you see that castle over there? There's plenty of food in there. Point to Strahd's castle.
You're not disadvantaged or anything this time.
Okay. So just roll regular?
Yep, just roll regular.
I have a level of exhaustion, and initiative is an ability check, so I should be at disadvantage.
Okay. I mean, it should automatically bring that up then, I would assume, because I do have the exhaustion on you.
Let's find out. It does not. That's a 3, though. That's
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I rolled a 1 and a 3 with advantage on initiative.
That's amazing.
Our rolls have been amazing.
I can't actually roll that one.
That's
Unless
pretty
this one is
fucking
also
good.
a 1. Let's see. It's a 4. So 3 plus 5 is 8.
All right, S needs a
Of
Vaz roll.
course I rolled a 20.
We're in his home front. Makes sense.
All right. So, begin battle. So, as you guys are very winded, so you guys were a little slow to the jump because you guys have just climbed basically 1,000 feet between two things
Tara's
over
hungry.
the last 4 hours. Feeling pretty tired. Been a long day. You just fought a dragon yesterday. And feeling the cold air. So all range attacks will be at disadvantage. But everything else should be about the same.
Tara's like, nice to see you're not bird food, Zavad.
So the bird, let's see, it does have a initiative order. Biggest player character. Boom. All right, so it is going to swoop down on to Tanuvasa. First, it is going.
What? I'm not the biggest. I'm small. 3 feet tall.
Of course, it's like suckers. First, it is going to attack with its talons. Hitting
Ow.
for 20 points of damage.
I'm gonna use Stoneborn's Endurance.
Go ahead.
Which I don't think the button actually works, but let's see. Let's try it again. Nope.
Okay,
Alright, so I'll just roll the d12 and add my con.
that's fine.
Alright, reduce that damage by 9.
All right, so
Just give me 9 HP back, basically.
yeah, so put you to 60 health. All right, so now I need you to roll. Well, we're gonna do a contested roll. I'll put it in versus. Wait, so this contested rock versus Kung. I'm assuming you want to use strength
Yeah.
for a grapple. All right.
It's gonna try to do that, like, in this net? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right, it is out in the open, it's not in...
Correct.
Oh, boy.
You're pretty strong.
Oh, I was scrolled up in the chat. I didn't see that you put that in the chat. Didn't realize that I was scrolled up in the chat. Oh, I'm rolling like
Oh.
absolute ass.
All right, so the rock, it snatches up Tanavasa. Now I need you to roll me. Constitution
Else do I
check.
have?
Like, you'll get Constitution, alright?
Constitution save or
It's a
check?
save.
Okay. Oh, you prompted it from there.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to. Well, do you want to take that? Because you passed?
I don't know if I passed, but
You
I
did.
mean, I rolled it, so I'll take it.
What'd you roll?
16.
Okay, yeah, that passed. Yeah, it's a 10. Alright, so you are immobilized in his grasp. Immobilized.
Oh, Rock's turn timer is running out.
Yep, it is. Then it will attack. What's the next player in it? Shiniest armor. Ooh, that be Sin or Sassy?
Well, I have the.
How shiny is adamantium?
Oh, is that what you're wearing?
What are you wearing,
Yeah.
Sassy?
I have just
Adamantium is actually kind of a darker
chainmail.
color.
I have chainmail.
Here, I'm just gonna flip it. Because I would assume they'd be about the same. Odds, Sin, even, Sassy. Even. Alright. So then it's gonna go with the beak attack to attack Sassy with its beak with a Tanuvasa in his arms. That does hit.
Yeah. You hit the damage, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oops. Damage. Alright, well this hits.
This guy's harder than the fucking dragon.
This is gonna hit no matter what. I'm just.
Okay.
Why is it telling me that your armor class is 1,000?
I don't know. I have all the stuff up on me. Like, what's this? Like, the protection from
Man.
energy should be
Yeah,
off of
this
me.
is what
What?
I'm gonna put it in chat. This is what it's telling me that Sassy has as armor.
Man, Sassy's cheating her ass.
Yeah, she is.
I'm telling you, those
Yo, can I get
maidens
some of
give me
that?
the maidens are like totally protecting me.
All right, I'm just gonna roll damage. So this is a
Well, I have AC at 20, so and I don't have the shield maidens anymore, so it should just be 20 still.
23 damage.
Ouch.
Alright, so it attacks with a beak attack and has Tanavasa immobilized and grappled. It is now Zabad's turn.
Nuh-uh.
You're home.
I didn't see it.
Which beak is it in? Or which hand is Tanavasu in so I don't accidentally fry him?
He's in like both hands, like he's like grabbed with both talons.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna angle this in a direction that hits the bird behind
Okay.
where he has Tanavasa so it doesn't hit him.
Yeah, fair. He's big enough.
Come on now.
He said Sassy's cheating.
Right? The
Rock is in what, 220s already?
As the lightning comes from Zabad's device, it shoots out, and the bird sees it last second with Tanuvasa in hand. It does like a little half barrel roll to the side, and it just shoots by him. But it does, you do see like the electricity spark on it. Does look like it did full damage for what it hit, but it barely hit him.
Alright, that's my turn. I'm gonna move a little bit further away from it and get next to my pally.
it is Katara's turn.
Well, shit.
Wait, are you climbing up, Zavad?
No, that seems dangerous. Maybe I'll just stay down here.
Okay. All right. Yep, Katara's turn.
Yep. I'm going to. Aura moves with the center mean you can use a bonus action because one creature in the aura, including you. Alright, so I'm going to put this Aura Vitality up since this guy's hitting everybody pretty hard for my first action.
He's barely hitting you guys. Come on.
And then, use a bonus action to cause a... It's not telling me the distance for the Aura Vitality. Oh, 30-foot radius. Okay. And so I can use it, my bonus action, and use it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bonus action. I think Tanu has a lot of health. I think I'm at the lowest health right now. So I'm going to put a heal on me. My bonus action.
Zavad's like, hold my beer.
I don't think Zavad got hit yet, has he?
You remember he got hit earlier.
Oh.
I was almost dead, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to do it. I forgot that. Well, he wasn't resting up? No, so I would do it on Zavad then.
No, he was not resting unconscious. Having to stare off at the bird.
I did not realize he was almost dead, so I would then do my heal on him. He's within 30 feet.
Close enough.
Undo, discard previous. Why is it not letting me? Okay, so heal. So you get 9 health.
Alright, so an aura comes from Sassy and onto Zavad. Oops.
Did he get the 9 health? Did I do it right?
I think so. Yes, he did.
And I guess I'm gonna stand my ground here. Am I can move anywhere? Keep people within 30 feet of me. So my turn's done.
Trying to move him because like he'd be melee range with you guys. So if you guys can't hit him, let me know. Because he should be melee range with you guys. But I don't want to cover Zavad up every time I move him up. The wing covered Zavad.
Actually, I do want to move. I do want to move one.
Now remember, this right here is what you guys are on. So
I can move past.
you can move through your.
Yeah. Zavad's up with us now, right?
No.
Or no? He's down there?
He's down there.
Okay, then I won't move yet.
Okay. Raz's
Well,
turn.
was he still 30 feet from me?
You're trolling me at this point, right?
I'm sorry.
I
Was
said
he
close enough.
Okay.
I'm done. Wait.
Just making sure I could
seriously, I'm
heal
done.
him.
Okay. Bonus action, Vow of Enmity. We'll start swinging.
So I started blasting.
Ooh.
Yes, bitch.
Nice. Raditz bringing out his lightsaber, slices into the bird.
Smite that bitch.
And it didn't give me my smite option. 1 second.
All right. So as a lightsaber hits, this smite comes down from the and zaps the bird even harder. The bird didn't look too happy about that. From this point, he's just been kind of nicked a little bit, and that was like his first like tough blow that has hit him. He looks in Sin's direction and squawks extremely loud at him.
Just yell wordlessly back at him.
All right. Another attack. I can just picture Sin's character just going, "Rah!"
Yeah.
Squawkity squawk back.
All right, that does connect. The second hit with the lightsaber
All right. Took some chunks off of him.
strikes for 15 damage. He is looking
That's my turn.
like his feathers are a bit ruffled. It is Corzin's turn, with feeling a little bit exhausted.
Get a little exhausted.
At the air.
You said I am in melee with it, correct?
Yeah. If you can't hit it, I'll move it up forward while it's your turn.
But it is not being flanked, correct? Not being advantage.
Oh, it's melee with other people. Oh no, it's not being flanked, but you do get sneak attack. That does connect. Yeah, the bird looks like at this moment he underestimated you guys a bit. Before you guys are barely picking on him. Now he is getting blasted quite a bit harder.
Tried to tell him to find easier prey.
And you're squawking.
No, back on the cliff.
Oh, you're right. That's right. You did.
Am I able to move into a flanking position with this bird up in this direction?
I mean, flanking would be here.
Would be there. Okay. Is there a path for me to get there without jumping down into the nest, or is that a...
You would have to move around, but this would be considered difficult terrain because of the icy conditions. So you'd have half your movement.
Okay. I'll start going that way. I have 35 feet, so 17, so what, 3 or 4 squares?
Mm-hmm.
Collides with at least one wall. It's just I'm hitting the wall some.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a mountain
Yeah,
there.
the
So
light's weird up there, so...
yeah, it looks like the nest is kind of built into a mountain. So I guess yeah, you would not be able to go that way. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
That's okay. I will
You can.
just...
Looks like you can go the other way, but
I'll just go ahead and end my turn there.
okay. All right, Tanuvasa, your turn. How to break grapple in D&D 5e?
I'm pretty sure I just do another
I think so,
contested
too.
athletics.
During your turn, declare you want to use an action to escape the grapple. Make a check to roll athletics or dexterity. You choose. Contested roll. All right.
So if he raged and turned big, he wouldn't be just dropped.
No, because he's bigger.
Oh, okay.
That being said, I am going to rage for my bonus action.
Okay.
And then if I don't want to actually try to break the grapple, can I just like stab into it?
I
with my
think.
sword?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're only even at disadvantage if you attack something other than grapple. I think you can attack the grapple person just fine.
Alright, well. I am going to reckless attack. Good thing I did, because one of those was a 1. Oh, I didn't turn on Great Weapon Master. Well,
Oh. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, so good.
Decent damage still.
alright, so for my second attack around, I'll remember to actually turn it on.
All right, I'm gonna need to manually put it on. I ended up taking it off because it kept just being added automatically. If you remember, so I removed it from the.
Right.
So Great Weapon Master. So now you should have it on.
Okay. Alright. And then I gotta hit this again. Then go da da da.
All right, that does hit.
All fire damage, if that means anything.
It does not. Besides, it does do full damage, but he's not weak to it. All right.
Yeah, I was just like, it's in a frosty place. Let's go with fire.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes
fire than
sense.
frost. So hitting it with your fire, your flame maul, hits into it. He is looking a little bloodied, but he's still alive. All right, this is going to be a turn. All right. All right, so he is going to fly up, and he is going to fly this way with Tanabas in his arms. Every one of you guys get opportunity attack.
I'm gonna save mine. I'm not using my reaction.
Does that include myself? Since like, I don't know if that would include me.
No, not you. No, because you're with him.
I'm not
Can I
gonna use my
pretend I'm
reaction.
Taking into opportunity attack.
Nope.
Oh my god, is he trying to drop Tommy? Save your reactions, Vaughn.
All right, so that did hit. Anybody else gonna use their reaction?
If I can, I will use to do an attack of opportunity.
Go ahead. You need me to move him closer?
So the rock is really leaving us here with his baby?
I think he's going to go drop Tanu down to the depths below because Tanu's grappled in his claws.
Well, my feather fall only works within 60 feet, so he better drop him quick.
That's why I told you to save your
Did
reaction.
miss.
A 14 missed. Okay.
Yeah. So
I want to cast it now before he's out of sight from since you're.
Oh yeah, because you do can use
problem
your
is he has to use it as a reaction. He
Oh,
can't
he
just
has.
react
Yeah,
to.
he has to use it as a reaction.
Yeah, you can't just
to somebody
cast it.
dropping. Oh, how far did he go?
He has 110 movement.
Holy shit!
So here's the rough part. technically Tanabasa dies here.
What?
It says that if he drops from this pit, that the character player dies.
Well, is it the rock's turn?
Yeah, it's a rock's turn.
Good thing we got diamonds.
Right? I did learn the revivify spell, but I have to within 1 minute of death. So I don't know if you like.
We have 10 rounds to kill this rock.
Well, then you
Well, I'm
have to get
saying
to
you
him.
need to cast Featherfall on me, and I need to fall down on my turn to try to miraculously revivify him. What's?
Yeah.
I need
If
to.
you jump off the nest and you're within 60 feet of me, I can use my reaction to
Okay.
I've never killed a player character. I feel awful. Why didn't you escape?
Way to go, Jay.
Why did he escape?
I think it would be an instant death thing.
Yeah. So it's a very far fall, and it does say it like it's unreasonable to live from. You don't get the thing. It literally says death in the book.
Because I mean, I have like a rope and grappling hook. How I imagine
like-
I don't fall that instantaneously in a round.
So you got all right. Let me set
Set the
scene
scene.
to division it. So the bird flies over and literally flies over the large cliff, like doesn't throw you at the mountain and tosses you, like just tosses you down and then goes to fly backwards.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so it's not like nose bombing me into the ground via like rock bird based power bomb.
correct.
So while I'm falling, for however long that's going to take, because I'm falling how far? Like 1,000 feet?
Yeah.
So that sounds like I'd have enough time to reach into my bag and grab the rope and grappling hook and try to manage maybe something. At least give it a try.
Yeah,
Probably
man.
won't be easy, but
Yeah, it will definitely be very hard, but all right, well, we'll go to that as it happens. All right, so let's see how much more movement does it have to go back.
Can Featherfall float down 1,000 feet in a minute? Less than a minute? Trying to calculate.
I don't know.
So Google says Wizard says 500 feet and around for falling, and Featherfall drops it to 60 feet around. So 500 feet around is about how fast he's falling.
All right, so is drop's a free action, right? I know it is in Pathfinder. Yes. All right, so it will use his action then to dash back. So when this,
So I suppose my other thing would be not before he even drops me, is when he tries to drop me, I could just grab onto him.
it's not your turn.
I could use my reaction, right?
I don't think you can use your reaction to grapple.
Wouldn't really be a grapple necessarily, just kind of like a grab on.
I mean, you're not making this any easier for me. I mean, he's literally tossing you, like he's dropping you and tossing you. Like the way I look at, you used your turn to not release him, so it wouldn't be right for you just to use your reaction to all of a sudden then try again. Like, yeah. I mean, if that makes any sense. Like, he flew you over and let you go and flew back.
I mean, I'm not like.
I know you're not. Like, I'm feeling really bad right now.
I'm good. But
Well, I am going to try to save you.
Yeah.
Katara
I think
is going to
the
go.
grapple condition is applied to both people, or
But he dropped
So-
you.
would he have to do like a contested thing to let go of me because I'm holding on to him as well?
It was almost
I
had
don't
to be
think
in
so.
your. I think in your
Yeah,
turn
you're
you would have
grappled.
to.
You don't have him grappled. Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
but I think when the grappled condition is done, it's both people are considered grappled, both the grappler and grapplee. I could be wrong.
yes, you can. In D&D, you can release someone you have grappled as a free action. This means that you can let go of a grapple creature at any time during your turn without using a main action or any other resource. Releasing a grapple creature ends in a grapple condition immediately, allowing the creature to move freely again.
Move freely, meaning down.
And with gravity's assist.
Yeah, it is free.
So how far down is Tanu?
Fallen.
You don't. So what you guys saw was literally, you don't know how far down it is besides you guys climbed. All you guys saw was Tanavasa get thrown over the ledge.
The feather fall
And then
down,
it
how
flies
long
back.
would that take?
I don't know. I'd have to read it. Let's just continue
Feather
this
fall
fight.
Okay.
Because unless you're gonna do it right now,
Yeah, it's not my turn. so-
yeah.
I can just answer.
Okay.
It's 600 feet for the duration of the feather fall. So you would fall 600 feet and then fall at normal speed the rest of the way. So I don't think feather fall is going to save you on that.
Well, if it saves me enough to not meet the
If not you, I don't think
No.
Yeah, he can't use it on
yeah.
you because he has no vision of you because he didn't climb up. He's down there, so he
Right, right.
couldn't use a reaction to do
Also,
that.
you're like 100
Too
feet
far away. Correct. All right. So he used his action to dash back. So that is his turn. It is now Zavad's turn.
Let's see, what can I do?
He is looking quite bloodied. A lot of nicks. A lot of scratches. As Zavad looks up, scorching rays come shooting out, doo, 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 hitting the bird.
Pew pew pew. And then I look at my cleric, knowing that I'm about to use my reaction spell, and pass the turn to her.
Can you climb up though, by chance? Are you able to climb up on your movement?
I can try. Is anything bad gonna happen to me though?
Yeah, I think.
What if I fall down and get knocked unconscious because I tried climbing?
Yeah, I don't think he has a climbing movement speed, so he would have to use like a.
Thing is, I was trying to hope I could fall 60 feet before Feather Falls cast on me to get an extra 60 feet down, but he won't be able to see me.
Right, how far below?
He's like 1,000 feet down, so I'm trying to.
But Featherfall says it lasts till you hit the ground, so that shouldn't be a thing.
Sin looked it up. He said it lasts for 600 feet. It lasts for like 1 minute, which would allow for 600
yeah.
feet.
Because that's what we.
Or are you saying like if she uses it to jump 60 feet down, like she would have to jump into it because once she hits the ground, Featherfall's done?
So Featherfall lasts for a minute and reduces your fall speed to 60 feet per round. So 10 rounds of 60 feet is 600 feet, after which point, if you haven't hit the ground, which ends the spell, I think the spell just stops, and then you continue to fall at normal speed.
Sounds about right.
All right. You said your turn was done, Zavad?
Yeah.
Okay. It is Sassy Cat's turn. Or Katara's turn, sorry.
So, my question is, how much pain can I take if it's like 300 feet of hitting the ground.
It'd be an owie. Let's see.
Well, I think fall damage maxes out at a certain amount.
It does, unless it's like to a point where it's like just death. But yes, it does technically max out over a certain amount.
What do you mean max out?
Yeah, it maxes out at 20d6.
20d6.
I mean, that sort of thing is like DM discretion, but
Right.
20d6. I can hit up to 120.
Yeah, the only reason why he would have lived through the bridge one is because he just has so much health. But yeah. But even that, I probably would have said like breaks through the ice and has to figure out that point. But lucky enough, he's a cold dude.
So my thing is the featherfall would take me about 600 plus feet. So there's 300 like 350 feet left of falling. So that would be 20d6 of damage I would take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the time you hit the bottom of Featherfall, the time for Revivify would
Yeah,
be passed.
because
'cause it
you're going to
takes 1
be
minute.
floating down for over a minute to begin with.
Well, I would have to stop before the minute's done. Right?
What do you mean stop? You're midair.
Oh, so it happens a minute no matter what. You can't just start free falling whenever.
I mean, he might be able to remove concentration on it, break concentration, but you wouldn't be able to decide.
Can I try to command the bird to go fetch?
You can try.
I mean,
I mean,
he could quick
It's
enough
one word.
sweep before Tanu hits the ground.
you can certainly
That
try.
is a word I've never thought of.
Yeah.
With command.
I mean, at this point, I'm desperate to save my comrade, right? I can't fall down there. He's in mid-fall right now. Things are looking awful. This is horrible. I'm gonna try to just command this bird to fetch. What hero points are what again?
The hero points, you
Yeah.
still have some?
I have one.
It's 1d8. But so it wouldn't do anything off of his though.
Off of his
So if
save
it's a
to help
saving
me
throw.
command. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to command the bird to fetch. I don't know what else to do for my Tanu. I already used my inspiration. Well, no, that's basically... And I'm going to... Yeah. Here we go.
So, as you command the fetch, it unfortunately doesn't understand you. It has an intelligence of -4.
Just couldn't give me that win. You killing everybody in front of me.
Sassy, what?
I see everybody fall in pits.
Do you want me just to cheat?
No.
I know Tanabas was probably scared because I was laughing with him about it because he said it might be smart enough. I sent him a DM with its intelligence. So when you probably suggested it's like, fuck.
When you said it, I don't know if you heard me I laughed. I was like, I mean, I appreciate the try, but it ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah, he dumb. He just has like instincts of an animal.
Unless it spontaneously gained sentience.
I am very sad right now. I guess.
Well, I mean, it's still not my turn yet, so I think I still get to try the grappling hook thing. We'll see. Maybe I can pull something out.
Why is Revivify only 1 minute to cast it? Let me reread.
Kind of wish I didn't spend my inspiration point, my inspiration for the session earlier.
Do you still have a
Probably-
rope?
Yeah, I have a rope and grappling.
Okay,
hook
so
in
nobody
my,
was using your rope with the thing?
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess then I'm just going to bonus heal. I'm going to. A lot of people are hurting right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll do a mass healing. Mass. No, that's my last level 3 spell. Okay, I still have the Aura Vitality up, so I'm just going to. Who's hurting? Still hurting the most that I see around me? Is it still Zavad?
Probably.
Alright, we'll just.
I am currently 22 of 35.
Alright, we're gonna cast some healing on you.
Is it just Katara and Zavad that are injured right now?
Yeah, Zavad and Katara, yeah, are the only ones that are injured right now.
Alright, and then, that'd be my turn.
All right, Radis's turn.
Vengeance for Tanu.
I know, right? This is devastating.
Oh my god.
Oh, you still hit. Luckily enough, the thing's not very hard to hit.
Holy shit.
It's beefy, but it's not tough to hit. All right, breaking through his lightsaber. Zoom.
Fucking trolling me.
All right, both slashes. Zoom, zoom. Both connect. Whip comes out. Connects.
I rolled the damage.
Yeah, I saw the one. But
Yeah.
all right. So was it 1 plus?
I think it's 1 plus 5, so 6.
Okay, so 6 damage. I'll manually move it. Oops. Math is hard. There we go. All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. It is Corzin's turn.
Okay. If I wanted to get into flanking position with this bird, what would that look like? Get like back here.
Either jumping down, running, and then climbing up, or running around this way
Okay.
in difficult terrain. Or using some acrobatic shit, jumping onto his head, running across his body, and leaping on the other side.
Okay. If I dash, I am not affected by difficult terrain.
Okay.
But does jumping across the bird seem doable? Because if I can save my bonus action,
I
that'd be
mean,
pretty cool.
he's pretty big. It would just require, I would say, let's see. So I know I already looked this up today. Jumping.
Be a wicked acrobatics moment.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I'm at disadvantage though, which is sketchy.
So long jump is determined by your strength score. I don't like that. I would say in this instance, since it's not that far, I would let you just use your acrobatics. Yeah, I would just say the whole thing would require like just for fun factor. Nothing set in stone for future uses, but I would just roll like an acrobatic check. I would probably have a pretty tough DC. I could probably have like a DC of like probably like 20 to do. But yeah, you would be at disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Yeah, I'd have to roll at least two 15s. So instead, I will bonus action dash for 70 feet unimpeded.
Okay. That sure would have been cool.
I know. Maybe when I'm not exhausted. Is that close enough?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay, I'd like to attack it with advantage.
All right. Connects.
And that will end my turn.
All right. It does, and you did sneak attack damage. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I did, yeah.
So. All right, Tanu. It's your turn. I will allow you to do this.
There we go.
But I will tell you right now, the saving throw would be listed as near impossible. It's something you're doing while falling. So it will be a DC of 30.
Oh. Okay. And what are my...
Do you have any hero points?
Stat am I rolling?
To throw a grappling hook. What would you roll to throw a grappling hook? Typically a range attack roll using the dexterity modifier. A target DC dungeon master will set a difficulty with throw based on the distance, target size, and the relativity factor. So compare your total roll to DC. If you meet or exceed your DC, the grappling hook lands. But what? I'm guessing acrobatics if it's trying to use dexterity. What would you roll?
Well, if it's just a dexterity ranged attack, then I guess I just roll a ranged attack.
Well, so you would just have to reach a 30 with it. Like pretty much it'd be like.
So basically,
You're saying
if
like an
I don't
AC
roll
of
a nat
30.
20, basically, if I don't roll a nat 20, it's failure.
Okay.
DC's higher than I thought it would be. But, okay.
Wait, how?
5%
like,
chance.
Okay, so what would you say? Throwing, being tossed by a bird, grabbing out a rope with a grappling hook, throwing it across the for however distance to attach to a thing between very easy, medium, harder, very hard, or nearly impossible. Would you just consider that a very hard thing?
6. Like, yeah, 5
I
or
mean,
6
maybe
sounds
he's
good.
Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, that seems like a nearly impossible thing, but anything's possible.
Well, do you have a hero point?
It's not gonna matter.
It,
I would still need to roll a nat 20.
even with a 1d8?
Yep.
So nat 20 will give you the 30?
You gotta remember he's strength-based character, he's not dexterity-based.
Yeah, unfortunate. If it was something that I could use with strength, that would be... And I guess I'm too far away from the wall to just try to grab the wall.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, you're just, like, kind of tossed to the side, so, like, think about corner, move, like, I mean...
Even with my increased size?
Yeah, even with your increased
Because I'm
size.
still in rage? Okay.
Like, I mean, he literally tossed you over a cliff. Like, just to the side. Like,
well,
I would say it's a stretch that you would even be possible to do this, but that's why I'm gonna at least give you a shot.
let's just roll this nat 20 and see if I get a 20.
Manifest it.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, 5% chance was still pretty good. Yeah, so digging out casually while falling, looking through your bag, grabbing a grappling hook and rope, reeling it up.
I mean, a rope and a grappling hook are going to be pretty easy to grab out of the bag. They're kind of bulky items, but...
Yeah, but still while falling. But either way,
Sad.
throwing
I
the
tried
rope
so
up,
hard again.
it just misses, and you free fall down and thump on the ground.
Can we get a splat sound effect?
No, this is devastating.
It's devastating.
Tanu's my friend.
We're still not over yet. We'll see what happens with it.
Anu was your friend.
Damn. All right.
Creating his wiki page.
So, hitting the hardest, he is going to use his talons to attack the shiny armored Sin.
I will kill your baby for this.
And he does miss. It does miss, right? You have a 19,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, for some reason my thing's being weird. It's telling me you have a 24 plus 5 AC. So I just want to make sure it actually did miss. Alright, and then he will go in with his beak as he missed with his talon, follow up. Both of them missed. Oh no, wow. I did not think a 5 would hit. Must have rolled really good on his the 1d8. Why is this thing like working like it worked last time now? Now it's not rolling damage and shit again. I thought I fixed all that. So roll 4d8 plus 9.
Well, if it thinks I have like 25 something AC, then it's
Oh yeah,
That's
because it
probably
is
why
showing
it's not
red.
rolling
Yeah, it's
damage.
showing that you exceeded there, but then the target saying you didn't. Yeah, it's weird. So it hits for 28 points of damage with its beak. All right. It is now Zavad's turn.
Gosh, is there anything I can
Okay, I'll
do?
remove
Can
this so
I
you watch at
free?
least.
No, because I can't revivify. So me free falling.
Can you carry me like you... are you able to carry me? Like, are you carrying Corzin?
Corzin is a lot lighter than DM. Can I carry Sassy
Hell
with my
no.
wings? I didn't think so.
Hell no. Corzin's much lighter. In
Can we start free falling? Can we just jump off and then, like, when we're 200 feet from the bottom, cast Featherfall to slow us down so that we get down there a lot quicker?
Like both me and him jump and free
Don't
fall
see why not.
together because we're right at our turns are right after each other.
How many thunder steps can you use?
that seems pretty nutty, but yeah,
I mean,
don't see
I
why
can
not.
Thunderstep. There's no distance range on Thunderstep. If I could see his blood splatter down there, I should be able to Thunderstep straight to it. That's a good call. I would hit some of you guys, though, because we're all so close together. So I would be hitting you guys with lightning bolts if I Thunderstep.
Yeah, well, it has a range of 90. I was thinking, could you, like, jump a bunch down the canyon? Like, one after another?
Are you asking me?
it would take 10
Oh,
thunder
I'm
steps.
just workshopping.
Oh,
It
okay.
would take
Yeah.
10 thunder steps to go
Yeah.
900 feet.
I think the
But
best
I'm
option
almost-
is basically just
If we both jumped
Free
off
fall
the
and then
same
middle.
time, and then we should still be within 60 feet of each other, if you're thinking about the seconds this fight is, right? And then right before
Can
we...
you clear the ledge?
Well, I have a bonus action jump where I can jump 3 times the distance, but
I mean, I can use bonus action Misty Step to get to the top of this thing and just jump off. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here. If we come up with any plan that sounds like it has a chance of working, because we are leaving the rest of the party alone with an angry rock in their nest, which might even cause more deaths. I don't know.
Well, let's think about it this way. At most, if you were to leave and jump off now, how long would it take to get to the bottom? Like, are we talking 2 rounds, 3 rounds? If you, like, left this spot right now.
I mean,
But we would getting down. I don't think is a problem because we can just cast Featherfall when we're like 100 or 200 feet from the ground. So I mean,
So,
what did you
like,
say? We free fall in around 500 feet.
500.
1,000 feet.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
could be down there in 2 rounds.
So if we fought this thing up until initiative counter 7, would you still then, if we didn't have it defeated, be able to get down to the bottom?
I think
What's
it's a
the
brilliant
cast time
idea,
for
Zavad, for
Revivify?
you and I to free fall down there and
It's an
then
action.
together.
Vivify just takes an action.
Oh shit. What do you mean?
All right, is that our plan then, Sassy? Am I gonna Misty Step up to you and then we just jump off this thing into the abyss?
I have 1
And
spell
then
slot for
next
Revivify.
round,
Thank
we-
God I
And I
didn't
just
use
wanna
that.
So
go-
next
Confirm.
round would be 500 feet,
Hmm.
and then the round after that, we would cast Featherfall.
You did have Revivify prepared?
I
Or
did.
you didn't just automatically
No,
prepare?
well,
Okay.
after we rested,
Making
we said
sure.
we had diamonds. I took the
Alright,
diamonds.
just making sure.
I took the diamonds and from Corzin. I don't know if you put them in my backpack, but
I didn't, but
I took the diamonds and set Revivify up. I have it up. Yep, you can look. I did not just do it. I did in the beginning of this after our long rest.
All right, so
Once you said we had diamonds. And I have 1 spell slot left, third level spell slot left. Thank God I did not
did you
use
just
it.
now re-prepare? Actually, I know you didn't because the game tells me. I just
What?
got Zavad just changed his prepared spells to invisibility.
Oh no, I was seeing something because I noticed a lot of my wheels went gray when I was changing things around. So it looks like if I turn something on, it's turning something else off. So it is giving me a limit on prepared spells, but the limit, and I'm trying to figure it, the limit is different than what I thought I should have because I thought it was wizard level after reading that stuff earlier. Wizard level plus intelligence modifier +1, but for some reason I have 1 extra spell prepared.
If you get any spells for free from your
Yeah, that's what I'm
subclass,
reading through my effects right now. So
those-
one of these is coming for free, is what I think it is.
I'm telling you, I think that's what we leave
I
Senate.
mean, I think the plan sounds like it'll work. I'm just waiting for the DM to tell me whether or not the plan has an actual chance of succeeding, and if before we go through
I
with
mean,
it.
it has a chance. I'm not saying there's no chance. I'm not saying it's guaranteed because, like, then you'd have to kind of go through at the time. You'd have to climb up out of there. Like I said, we're still in combat.
Well, right now I
Um,
planned on just Misty stepping to Sassy, and then
And
just
that
jumping
give-
off
that still
together,
gives
'cause
you-
I wouldn't
Okay,
be
now
casting
remember
any
though,
other
this
spells
isn't the
this
cliff,
round.
so you guys are gonna have to come down here. You're gonna have to go this way. You have to climb down this way.
I can't.
So-
We can't leap off.
It's not steep from here. This is the part that you guys got
Okay.
up on right here.
Okay.
All right, this blue line. Do you see the blue line, or is that just me?
I don't see a blue line.
Okay.
No, I can't.
So.
Oh yeah, I do see a blue line.
All right, so right there is where you guys got up. So this is not part of the fall. Then I don't know if you can see the red. Then you have to climb even further down this way,
So there's no way we can get there in a
and
minute.
then the red is the free
Can I
fall.
just thunderstep me and Sassy 90 feet straight out, and then we free fall down? Would that cover enough distance?
I don't know. I think it's further than 90 feet. So let's see. So
Are you going? You have to go past the red line.
yes. So you have to go 90
I
feet.
mean, 90 feet's pretty
Yeah, so
far.
90 feet. It takes them
But-
all the way out here.
You guys gotta remember though, this isn't like flat earthing. This is like heading downwards. I guess if you just do it straight in the air, and then cast. But Can,
What is
can,
your
can you even
strength
can you even
score,
do
Sassy?
that though?
You still have 3 times jump.
See, because you can only cast one spell in a round.
Okay, so I can
Misty
bust out
Step
my
doesn't count
wings
that
to
as
fly
that, does
up
it?
to.
I thought you could do
Yeah,
it.
no, it does.
Oh, it
Why
does?
wouldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
But I
something
can
like
bust out my wings to fly up to Sassy.
I hope you guys can see how difficult this would be. So it's
I
it's hard for
know
me to
this
come
is
up
this
with.
is a
Yeah.
desperation
Yeah,
attempt
I'm
to
just
save
saying.
our
So
save
it's
our
hard for me to
comrade.
say like.
I mean, we can try and see if it fails, it fails. At least we say we
Right, so
tried.
but that's what I'm saying.
But
I
so
want to know the
problem with that,
probability.
I thought though is Sassy is then we're literally leaving Marsh and Sin alone to fight this giant rock, and it's gonna take us multiple rounds to ever get back into this fight.
Oh,
So
you
if
wouldn't-
we're taking a
you wouldn't be able to get
1%
back in this fight.
gamble,
They might have to
Yeah.
try to retreat. Could they try to retreat and hide, or
So you don't have to jump right now. So Tanu like just hit the ground this round. He did his thing, didn't make it. So now we have 10 rounds to get to
Oh,
him.
so you're
And
saying
then-
kill
you
this
have
rock.
less than 10 rounds because you have to. You can't do it anymore after
Correct.
10 rounds.
And remember,
Exactly.
I have a
But we
minute
can
now.
still, like,
And
6
5 more
rounds.
rounds
And
fighting this thing.
I do want you guys to remember too, movement in combat is different than movement outside. Like you don't get to move the same amount of speed like in the real world as you do while you're in combat. It does express that in the DM handbook. I will have to check it out.
So- How many rounds would it take? What do you? So if me and Sassy wanted to stay and continue this fight, how many rounds would we need with the plan that we've outlined to get to Tanavasa with time to
if
revivify?
we succeed?
Do we have to leave in 4 rounds, 6 rounds, 2 rounds?
I mean, he has a minute, so yeah. In fight terms, it would be 10 rounds,
But I need time to cast the spells. So.
right. So you have
So
to
call it 9 rounds.
But we need time to get down there.
I know, Sassy.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
we're trying
Right.
to figure out right now, so we know how many rounds we can stay.
I would say safely you could probably do 3 or 4 rounds to give yourself comfort for. You
All
know,
right,
in
let's
case
kill this
things
rock
come
in
up
3 or
that
4
slow
rounds
down.
then.
Yeah. Sassy, do you still have the jump thing enabled?
Yes. I don't have it enabled. I need to use my bonus action on my turn to enable it.
Okay.
I feel for Jay not wanting to tell you guys like if it's gonna
Yeah,
succeed.
yeah, for sure.
So,
Oh, shit.
it's my
Alright, well, that
character
was
that's at
easy. It's
risk,
dead.
So
he's dead. Yeah, like
I just killed it.
go for it.
What is your strength score, Sassy?
Oh, pretty strong. I have. My strength score is
you gotta remember, Sassy rolled like a 3,000 on
a
her.
plus
think-
a
yeah,
plus
I think-
4. I'm 18 plus 4.
Yeah, she has
18.
almost as much strength.
So
as
Yeah.
fucking-
you have 3 times jump, and you can jump with a running start of 10 feet, 18 feet times 3, so you can jump 54 or 55 feet. If you get a 10-foot start, can you, like, clear the ledge with that?
He said it was 90 feet to clear the ledge, right?
90?
What were you saying, King?
No. The only thing I was saying before that was like, I was saying that I feel for
No.
Jay because he didn't want to try to give you guys like a guaranteed.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that's not gonna guarantee. Okay,
So
I-
So,
kind of shot out the number.
could
of 3 to
Zavad
4
still
rounds.
use his spell slot to thunderstep us 90 feet out, and we fall down together? And do you have enough spell slots, Zavad, to cast the feather fall once we hit a certain amount of
Well,
feet?
Featherfall is level 1. I can still cast 4 of those. I haven't used any level 1 spells this fight. Sin, do me a favor and get more than 15 feet away from me so I don't 3d10 you in the head.
But we can just kind of theater mind this from
Okay.
this point on. Because obviously
Alright,
he's
so
not
me
gonna
and
stand with
Sassy
you.
go up there together. We climb down, like... Can we walk out to, like, this part? Why
So-
isn't it pinging?
So now time.
I can't
we just,
see anything.
I
'cause I'm
think
still
what
on
I'm
the
gonna
bottom.
do from this on out, I know what you guys are doing. I think I need to come up with some kind of roll or something to see if this succeeds. Because I just want you to
It's
imagine
definitely
this
a
in your
desperation
head,
Gambit.
how improbable this sounds. Like you guys are literally thunderstepping into the middle of the sky, free falling down to use Featherfall last second, and
It's
then
almost like we're level 7 gods.
yeah, like
Not
I mean,
necessarily last second.
like I mean, within 1 minute. Okay, was what I'm saying. You guys are like this would be even crazy for a fantasy movie. Like,
Well, I mean, it has been 3 hours. If you want to take the week, we could just start off with this next week with whatever you decide is the way to play
no,
this.
we're gonna figure it out tonight.
Okay.
I just want to come up with some.
with the wizard's abilities. Honestly,
I mean,
Yeah, with
like
the
I
football at
understand
500
what you're
feet per
saying.
round.
Think of the
King,
epic
but-
moments in Critical Role.
But you're
it seems
Let's say
almost like
some-
a guaranteed success. To
yeah,
me.
let Jay talk.
yeah,
Okay.
please. You're looking at this from a raw perspective. I'm looking at this from a story perspective. It makes no sense. Yeah. If we're just gonna lawyer it, then yeah, it works, and this game's pretty much broken. But I'm trying to think from a story standpoint that someone just got through 1,000 feet from a bird into the abyss, landed. You guys are thunderstepping into midair like an Acme Bugs Bunny Roadrunner thing into midair, free falling 800 feet to cast Featherfall last second before hitting the ground, floating down and revivifying somebody who's down. Like,
Yeah, that sounds right.
from a story, like, I understand by your raw written thing,
See.
but I did say from the get-go that I am not that kind of DM that just goes by the raw, that it's by story. I'm not
This is
saying
why
it
was a
can't
question to
succeed.
you. When I came up with this idea, I said, Jay, would this work? I put the ball in your court. If you say it doesn't
Right,
work,
that's
then
what I'm
it
telling
doesn't
you
work.
right now, is I want it to have a chance to work because it's a epic moment, but I do think there needs to be some kind of dice
Do we
roll.
have to use all our hero points too, maybe, to try to do this epic thing? Like a
Let's
combined
see, how many
effort.
hero
Combined
points does
effort.
everybody have? Let's see.
5.
I have
One.
one.
Yeah, I have 2.
This is why I hoard hero points for
One.
moments like this.
You have 5? Alright. I will tell you what, if everybody wants to drain their hero points, that everybody starts back at 0, I'll allow this to succeed.
Yeah,
If not,
easy.
we're going to have to use some kind of dice roll.
Let's do it, guys. This is the epic moment to save our comrade. And can you? I could
have one
imagine.
hero point
Imagine
left
the.
over, if that matters.
Yeah, I guess I'll just drain
Imagine
everybody
the
to
comic
0.
strip of like Zavad quickly grabbing my hand. Thunderstem us in the middle air. I'm holding Zavad's
Wait, I didn't
hand.
agree to hand holding. I'm out of this.
We
fight.
have to, so at least
Nope,
we don't
sorry,
get
you
separated
said no to
60
hand-holding.
feet. We're gotta hold hands, Zavad. We gotta hold hands because we can't separate
Are you-
in our
now-
free fall.
From a story standpoint, are you guys like interlocking fingers? Like,
This is getting too.
Oh, I'm
late.
holding
This
his
is
arm.
Mormon
It-
country.
Okay,
We're
holding
not allowed
is
to
your
do
thumb
this.
slightly moving back and forth? Well,
No.
okay, I'm just curious.
This isn't mayhem. Come on now.
Yeah. So, is that the decision to use all the hero points?
Yes.
For
Yeah,
Tanu, I
easy
would do
call.
Yes. Easy call.
Okay.
It might drain.
really
It might hurt
careful
us
with
in
the
later on
trigger.
in this campaign, but yes, let's have this epic moment. The wizard has the spells. I have the diamond and the revivify. Let's go save him.
All right. So,
Screaming in agony. We do this.
all right. So let's paint a picture then.
Okay.
So as you guys are fighting this bird, you guys see the rock fly off. He takes Tanavasa in his talons, and as he's flying to the side, he lets go of Tanavasa at an angle, like as like a bomb drop. So he's falling. You guys just see him go over the edge as the bird comes flying back. As Tanavasa's free falling, he takes a grappling hook and his rope, and he throws it up with no avail as it just clings on the rocks and with the icy surface, just not be able to catch anything, and slides down. As he's falling, he hits the ground, basically breaking every bone in his body, which Revivify does fix that, by the way.
Okay.
And just falls, and you guys can almost feel the presence of something terrible has happened. Fighting the bird, doing last second efforts, Zavad reaches his arm up with the scorching ray, blasts the bird down as it tumbles, grabbing and interlocking fingers, slowly moving his thumb up and down on.
Would you still say he would have to misty step
on
up to
Katara.
me to keep time?
Yeah, so he missteps up to, and then you guys going down the mountain, thunderstep into the mid-air. And from there, you just free fall, like major trust fall.
I can almost see us both holding our arms,
Start
looking at each
coughing and
other.
I can't cast Featherfall.
Yeah, like the air takes too much of his breath away, and he can't cast. And as he's falling, at the last second, he's able to cast
Katara
Featherfall.
does says a prayer.
Slowly
as
come
we're
down.
falling. to her.
Already has the as they're falling, Katara already has the spell like already kind of casting, like she's doing the ritual. I know it's not a ritual, but like doing the words in the prayer. And as they fall down right next to Tanavasa, she puts her hand on his chest and finishes the word as there's a glow from this godless cleric that someone's looking out for. And all of a sudden, a breathless Tanavasa, you hear, and he grasps back to life. And that is where we'll end it for tonight's session.
Oh my god! Alright, so Zavad has to minus spell slots for Misty Step, and
Yeah.
I have to
Even
minus
I'm
a spell.
pretty sure you guys will probably end up full long resting
Yeah,
after
but
this.
we don't know
yeah,
what's
you
going
might
to
as well.
happen.
Yep,
so
you guys,
yeah,
yeah.
my Revivify,
No,
I have
you're
no
right.
more. I have no more level 3 spell slots.
And we are going to clear everybody's hero points.
Come on, that was
Rock dead.
yeah,
Rock's
yeah.
dead,
He
yeah.
killed it with the firebolt.
That even
Yeah,
includes
so you and
Thomas, who's
Finn
not
are
here.
up here with the egg, so I expect one hell of an omelet by the time we go get back to
As I put it on Tanya's chest, I was like, I will not lose another person. As I
Are you
screamed
guys
out the
climbing back
spell.
up for the omelet, or are you expecting
No,
me
no,
to,
no.
like,
Are
push
you
it?
guys gonna get like Uber down? Alright, so all hero points are erased. We are back to 0. And that was an epic moment.
Yes.
And a good use of all the hero points. It was a good call to use them.
I almost used Mass Healing Word, which I wouldn't have had a spell slot for Revivify. So thank God I was like, ooh, I need that one spell slot. So things could have happened a lot uglier. So just happened to have the right combo
That works.
and right desperation.
Worked out.
That
And
was,
next time we can check out this nest for the Loot a Bit Adventurers
yeah, that was
and Rock Egg.
a crazy scenario. I hope no movie theater steals my movie idea.
Come on, that would have been epic in a
Yeah,
cartoon
it would
or
be
something.
very epic.
We had Zavad had the spells, I had that, and we did just clean out all our hero
Yeah,
points.
like I said, that was fair.
And we
because-
used a diamond, so you have to minus a. I don't know how many
One di-
diamonds we had.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna minus 300 gold from the thing that you have. Yeah,
Well,
and
but
I'll tell you how many diamonds you have.
Okay.
I'll help with that.
So that cost us 300 gold, a lot of spell slots, all our hero points to save Tanu.
No, I think that's a fair trade. Because it sounds like a very improbable solution. I know raw, it's a probable solution, but that was a very improbable solution. I think all the hero points is a fair trade to make that work. So, that will end tonight's session, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed, and the hardship of having to kill my first player character ever.
Oh, this is so hard for you. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
He
Oh,
actually
man,
feels really bad when he has to kill a
I know.
character.
The DM that insisted on playing the harder version of the module.
Damn right. I mean, I like it difficult, but I still don't like. I do. I feel terrible when I feel like it's gonna go bad. Believe it or not.
Oh,
'Cause
it says here your character dies. Oh,
is that if they fall? Hey, in their defense, he could have freed himself instead of attacking. It's not like he just did it on a whim. I gave him a whole round to try to escape. It's not like when I grabbed him, I just took him out and threw him. He had a round. In my defense. But forget about that message I sent you, King. I don't think players are supposed to know about that until it happens for the first time.
Okay.
So,
Well, I mean, me as a player, I know about.
well, I mean, that's not in every scenario, though.
No, I just know about that. That's like, I know. I didn't know that you were going to offer
Yeah.
something like that.
There we
But
go.
I know
Yeah, you know about you know
what
it
that is.
exists, correct? Yeah. But guys, next Sunday. Oh, we're off next Sunday, aren't we?
We are off next Sunday.
So next Sunday we are not playing. We are going.
What's next Sunday? We're taking that off.
Yes, we're going on a holiday
Camping trip.
So we will be off the 15th. Is there anybody who won't be able to make it on the 22nd, being the week of Christmas? Like, we should be able to
don't
make it,
know.
but all right. Well, keep me.
I can't answer that yet.
Okay.
I may or may not. It depends on what the friends and family over here want to do for like our.
We get it. You
Christmas
have
thing.
friends. Think. Way to brag. Jeez.
Do not think I can make it, but maybe. I
Well,
will
would
get
it be
back to
better
you.
if we just rejoined after Christmas?
That's up to. I don't think it's necessarily that we have to do that, but I mean, I suppose. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have any.
Let's just make it. Let's just make it easier for everybody. Let's plan on reconvening on the 29th.
On the 29th. Okay.
Hold on. What is okay? If that's the 29th, okay, yeah. it should
Yeah,
be
because
fine.
there's only one other. The 22nd.
I know
is
there's
the
a lot of
only other
holiday
one.
stuff going.
Yeah, and I don't want anyone to feel pressured. Like I feel bad if I miss, but I'm doing holiday stuff. So let's just reconvene on the 29th. Take a little Christmas break off.
The 12th to the 23rd, I'll be in New York. Of January.
Of January.
So-
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Your character's dead anyways.
Yeah.
You could just phone it in.
Yeah. So we'll reconvene on the 29th. I'm sure I'll see some of you guys before then, but if not, have a very happy holiday, and we'll see you then.
Sounds good.
Alright,
Thanks for
guys.
the game.
Yeah,
Have a good
GG's.
one.
GG's.
GG's.
All right, fam. We're going to wrap up stream. I'm going to go eat something because I'm starving.
But we are planning to do our second round. We are doing a duo
Don't
stream.
click off stream.
Not flick it off. Duo stream. So we're gonna come back with some Path of Exile 2 gameplay
Word.
later.
So,
What an emotional roller coaster ride this session was.
yeah, that was nutty. Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to be our first official player death because really the scenario
but you
seems
think
crazy.
it's fair though? We
but
cleared all our
with
hero
clearing all
points.
the hero points, I find it fair. Before that, I found it very kind of unfair story-wise.
And we used, I mean, yeah, most likely we'll be resting. You just never know what's going to happen though.
Right.
But spell slots and
But using every hero point, that's what they're there for epic moments, and I would consider that to be the most epic of moments. So I think it's fair trading all the yeah, I'm just not a big person. I'm playing purely by raw. Like,
yeah,
that's what
which
video
is
games
which
do.
is fair.
That's not really
But
why I play
I
these
still
games,
say
but-
it could be, like you said, with all our hero points, a heroic,
right. That to me was fair.
like a heroic. There was a probability that could work in desperation to save a friend you saw falling. You know,
Right.
it would have been all very quick, and almost as like the wizard's intelligence just quickly grabbed Katara, go see us both falling, and he's like, hang on, and cast, you know, feather fall last minute. And like telling me we need to go, res him up, you know.
Right.
So, and he is an Asimar. He is a god. So, and intelligent. So, he thought
For
quickly.
one, he's not a god. Be careful calling Zavada god. You don't need that to go to his head.
Right.
He is just
From the
someone
celestial
way
being.
down the line had sex with an angel, and he just happened to be somewhere in his bloodline have a little bit of angel in him. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was an epic moment, worth all the hero points, but I just as a pre-warning to anybody who does play or whatever, I am not a stickler for the rules like that. Like, to me, it has to make sense.
follow with the story.
Yeah, it has to make sense, and if that makes sense in the most epic of proportions of an epic event, so to me, I would think it was fair for all the hero points to be used. Like I said, they can still earn more. Obviously, I don't allow hero points to be earned through using hero points, Like, you don't get a hero point for doing this because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
heroic. Hero points or heroic moments have to happen naturally without the use of the hero point. So any hero from here on out will also have it and to earn them back.
And Savant did have 5 hero points, and it was his plan. So it all can make sense that it could happen.
Yeah, which I had to clear traumas too.
Oh yeah.
He had 4. So basically, use 10 hero points for it, which is fair. But guys, we're back for round 2. Love you all. Bye, YouTube.
Yep. See you guys
Thanks for
later
hanging out.
night.
Hope you enjoyed the
Yep.
session of our
Ooh,
first player death.
roller coaster.
But
Dear Lord.
they're back.